Audio-driven video game podcast.
Yes, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage as always, and welcome to your favorite live interactive video game podcast. That's right, it's the Level 857 Video Game Podcast with your hosts, as usual, Algie857.
The 28 Stallion.
Sticks.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Chuck. What up?
And the very special guest we have returning on the podcast tonight is a former Army vet, big-time video game collector, member of the Metal Jesus Click and Game Review Click Media Glitch. Shout out to Joel, John, and Cac.
Yep.
Absolutely. And give a warm round of applause. I'm kidding. Now, he also starred in his own very own video game. Yeah. Very own video game played by Sticks. So we're going to have returning for the sixth time on our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
One of YouTube Gaming's favorite and smoothest pickup artists.
I like how you did that there. I like it.
For the sixth time, the radical one. Radical.
Okay.
Reggie.
Yes.
There
Happy
we
to be back.
Ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen, Vince McMahon.
The sixth time. Wow, it's been six times.
man.
Sixth time. Sixth time.
Great to have
You guys remember? You guys remember the first time?
No, I actually, I
I
had no
remember.
voice.
Yes.
A little bit, yes. You do.
I had no voice
I
that time.
definitely remember.
That's before I had like real internet. Like I was leeching internet.
I remember that.
But again,
Oh, we remember that.
Oh, I remember.
It was a 56K modem.
something like that.
It was the Dreamcast. Still heard the dial-up sound.
Oh
I was
man.
using the Dreamcast.
Oh god. The Dreamcast is actually back online. Did you guys know that?
Yes,
Wow.
I heard about this.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Not officially, but people will put it back online.
Yeah,
where
they-
a lot of those games are back online.
The home server.
I can play
What?
2K1 NFL.
Yes.
That's like one of the only games.
That's
Ooh,
crazy.
Artemana in the chat.
Hey.
What's good,
Hey.
brother?
What's up, man?
Artemana.
Artemana.
World of
Mass
Bizarre.
produced.
Mass produced. Cafe Fox.
Everybody in the chat gets a.
We'll be here all day, though.
yeah.
Hells yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
chat is popping.
As usual.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's right, baby, because it's Radical Reggie.
How?
I'm telling how have you not changed that to your song by now, Reggie? I mean, come on now.
Oh,
Man. That's maybe. Hey, if I ever hit 100K, I'll do it, man. I'll switch it.
Yeah,
I'll switch
there
the
we
song.
go.
If
Hear that,
ever,
Joe?
it's coming up soon, man. It's coming up soon.
And we got to put his face on Elect Man's body.
Yeah.
Because it's the Elect Man theme. And there's got to be electricity coming from his hand.
That's true. That would be pretty cool.
I got ideas. You just got to listen. That's all.
That'll be part of the intro.
We'll
Eric's just like, do what I say.
Believe it or not, we'll put a couple of bars. We'll put a couple of bars there too. Yeah.
Instead of Super
I'll-
Mario 2, we'll have him with Elect Man.
Yep.
That's how it'll go. That's
Let's-
an evolution.
Yeah, there you go.
Speaking of evolution, let's evolve to the games we've been playing.
He's like, I tried.
Reggie, what have you been playing?
That's right.
So I just beat Ease 8, Lacrimosa of Donna again on the PS5.
Damn, there's 8 of them.
Yeah. Well, 9
I think there's 9.
Jesus.
I think
Yes.
there's 9 actually.
main entries at least. I got it on the PS5 because I figured, that's one of my favorite RPGs, action RPGs ever. So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and get this. And it pulled me in again, just like it did before, man. I cannot get enough of that game, man. It's so good.
Did they
And the
boost
story-
it to 60 frames on the PS5?
Yeah, it's locked at that. Or somebody said it even goes higher. I didn't notice it. And also, too, that game is getting a novel made because the story is so good. So yeah, they're making it into a novel.
Do all the stories like attach to each other, or are they?
Yeah, just not in order as the games go.
Mm.
So the first 2 are in order, and then the other ones are kind of mixed up. So they'll tell you what order to play them in if you want to go story wise, but they all connect.
Oh, I didn't, because it's the same hero. I didn't know it didn't go in sequential
Yeah.
order as far as the story.
Wait, it's the same
Wow.
guy? in all the games?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Through the whole games. Yeah.
Red, so it's like a Link.
Yeah, remember Master System? We played Ys on the Master System.
I
It's
do
that
remember
same
that.
dude.
It's
That
that same
dude.
guy. Get
Except
outta
for Ys Origins. I think that's in the past.
Yeah, that's in the past. That's the one that's in the past.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's like Link, pretty much.
Yeah, you and Joe love that series. I
Link's
gotta
different.
get I think the last one I played was the one for was it Super Nintendo? It was-
3?
I
Wow.
think it was 3 was the last
You
one
play
I
that
played.
Ease on Super Nintendo?
I played the Ys on Super
Mhm.
Nintendo. Yeah, borrowed that from
Go back to Nintendo, Master System. What else? It's been on everything.
Yep.
Yeah, but he didn't play it on that.
Put
He's
that
on-
shit on everything.
No, I played it with side scrolling. Very good
Frank's
game.
Red Hot.
Very good game. Yeah, I borrowed it from Tall Ass Jermaine.
Tall ass
Yeah, Tall Ass
Jermaine.
Jermaine.
All right.
What a reference.
All right.
It's a nickname.
He's 7'2".
He
And
better
you
be.
can't teach that.
Oh god.
Oh, man.
That's fun.
Sorry.
Big Main.
one of these days, I'll play Ease. One of them.
Yeah.
Maybe 8 or 9.
Good series.
They all look.
8 is a good one to start with for you if you're just getting into the series.
It's a good one.
Cafe said
Oh, yeah.
10 is coming out.
Good entry one.
Tennis come. Jesus.
10 is coming out sometime, I think, later this year, early next year.
And there's a remake
Yeah.
of one of them. I think it might be 3.
Is that Falcon?
yeah.
What company?
Yeah, that's Falcom is the company made it. And yeah, they remade 3.
Jeez.
It's called Oath of Fagelia or something like that. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, something
But,
like that. Yeah, they call it, but they don't even call it 3. It's It's a weird.
Oath of
some kind
yeah.
Oath to something.
Mhm.
So that thing's keeping that company alive.
Yeah, that's the publisher who did the Diz Gaia series or whatever. Diz Gaia.
Oh, really?
This Gaia series.
I think they do that series as well.
Wow.
Legend. They did Legend of Heroes. Is one of their more famous ones too.
There
Oh,
we
that's
go.
right, Trials.
Yeah.
Oh man, they make good games.
Was that Elvis Rowe in the chat?
Elvis
sir.
Roy.
Elvis Roa, man. We got a celebrity up here. Elvis Roa.
No,
no,
no.
A cheeseburger.
Stop.
Cheeseburger.
Stop
A
that.
cheeseburger.
Stop that.
What?
Stop that.
Heartbreak Hotel. You know the Elvis.
That
guy
was
who
none of
started
that was Elvis.
Elvis was mad. He was in the
Presley,
room
none of
and
that.
he couldn't go outside and get the cheeseburger. So that was one of the most memorable.
Anyway,
scenes
what
for
else
me.
are you playing, Reggie?
Star Ocean. I've got back into that again. The new Star Ocean. I fell off from it last year because I was towards the end of the game and my computer messed up on me, so I kind of lost interest in playing it. I was like, oh, 'cause I lost all my data on the computer. It was insane. So I wasn't in the mood to play it.
Yeah, that would
Finally got back into it again. I was already at the end of the game. I'm playing that right now, actually. And another game I'm playing, I just beat Resident Evil 3 again. Yeah, look at this, man. You guys got all the images on the screen. Look, Alvin, man, Alvin's tearing it up, man. All right.
Man, we're high class now.
Buying some time here to.
I've been playing this game called the Rumblefish Part 2. That's another fighting game that just recently came out. And yeah, that one's it's very technical, but fun.
Yeah.
I've been playing a little bit of everything, man. It's hard to really narrow it down. Like, so tough, man, because I'm always switching up with like all the games I'm playing.
You're not playing your game for Game Boy Advance that you started?
Which one? Well, the game? No.
If I started the game, I'd play it every week.
Wow. No, you wouldn't.
You would.
I would.
That'd be the most boring game ever. Dude.
Wow.
Should be
You still play it.
I tell a lot of jokes, though.
Yeah, that's why it'd be terrible.
That'd be a
great one.
terrible
Terrible
novel,
Shut that
novel
shit off.
game.
Shut that shit off mad quick.
You'd have to give me jokes throughout the game.
No action.
Yeah, zero action. Zero personality.
No, a lot of personality. It'd be
No laughs.
stand up. It would be
No
stand up.
laughs. No.
But it's so boring.
It'd be stand up. All right.
Oh man,
Terrible.
that's pretty much it, though, Reggie. Is it?
That's what's over here.
He's got a stack.
Fat
Yeah.
stacks.
At least all I can think of, guys. It's like maybe it'll come to me later,
That's fine.
more
That's
stuff.
okay,
But
man.
That's okay.
We put him in the hot seat.
I used to be able to like narrow it down, man. But now it's just so much going on. I be forgetting.
That's
No,
all
man,
good.
With the NSO freaking adding the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance, it's tough. It's tough.
I don't know how you can play all those RPGs at the same time.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm playing 3.
Yeah, you're not done with any of them, so that's why.
Oh, sorry, 4. I'm
Exactly.
playing 4.
Exactly.
4 of those right now, man.
All right, so who's kicking off over here? What y'all
Man, I want to highlight Mike Herman's comment.
Mike
Herman.
Herman.
Oh,
Yeah.
CEO of Regisoft Studios
What
is
up?
back with us again. Great to see you.
Celebrities all up in the chat.
heck yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna reach out to you. I haven't seen Mike Herman in a minute.
Word. I think he's due for another appearance.
He's due for another.
on
He's
the
due.
level 857.
Long
video
overdue,
game
but-
podcast.
He's due like a 9-month baby.
Wow.
Oh,
So
boy.
for our audio
All right.
listeners, Michael Herman asked if this is Radical Reggie. Is that the same Reggie who always kicks my ass in fighting games? Same Reggie doesn't kick my ass all the time, though. Just saying.
It depends on.
He gave me a beatdown in Guilty Gear. I forgot which Guilty Gear it was, but he stomped me
Oh,
out in
Strive is
Guilty
on
Gear.
Game Pass now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it?
That's smart.
Yes.
I've been waiting to pick that one up, man. I was waiting for like all the characters to get
Oh,
released.
that's like free now.
But yeah, I mean,
Really?
Mike,
3 points for us.
I don't know if you saw the stream, Mike. I'll send you the link. Don't worry about it. I'll send you the link. Me and Reggie, we had our rivalry.
That's
And,
lost footage. Lost footage.
It's not lost footage.
Lost footage.
It's somewhere. It's
It's
somewhere.
on Twitch. It's gone.
It's on the archives.
It's deleted.
It's in the archives. No, it's not.
Right, deleted.
Reggie made sure it was gone.
He was the one that hacked the channel.
He was like, never happened.
He deleted every Street Fighter video I put up there.
Could you imagine if that's how we got hacked? Reggie's like, my bad. I didn't know it would go that far. My bad.
He's like, I'm
sorry.
part of
Did you
media
guys really
group.
get hacked?
Was that?
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
What happened? Like nothing, no damage, right?
A little bit.
We lost the channel for a week.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we got
Oh,
hacked,
that was-
that
yeah,
We
sucked.
got locked.
Yeah.
we got locked
How
out.
did they get you guys?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was the easy password. It was like 1 2 3. You know, and someone put 1 2 3 and then hacked us. I'm like, what? I'm joking.
Dude, I'm gonna like throw something at you.
But I think it was a password thing. I don't know. It might have been like one of those.
Well, if they hacked the site, it was the password thing. Obviously.
Is there another way,
We don't
Kev,
get
besides the
into it without
password?
They tried to put some Bitcoin shit on there, and yeah, it was bad.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin Live or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was on the train. I'm like, what's this? We ain't got no Bitcoin shit going on.
We're like, wait, there's 2,000 people watching. Oh, shit.
I was like,
Oh yeah. Oh man.
I'm like, yo, there's mad people watching. And then I see in our group chat, yo, we've been hacked, dude. I was like, oh man.
Seriously.
And then it disappeared.
They made every single video we had put on private, and I was like trying to take them off private, and it was like it was republishing videos. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, this is crazy. This is not right. It's a scary week. Yeah.
What's up, Prince Chow?
Lord, stand up. Prince Charles. How's the right?
What's up?
Stand.
We got royalty in the check.
I know it's standing.
All right.
I'm disappointed.
Let's talk about the co-op games.
Co-op.
What do we play?
So we start off with the multiverses. Maniacs.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
And they were so generous with the freaking rank mode, man. They brought that back, and we just been climbing that ladder.
I know we fucked some people up on this stream.
Has
We
it been
did.
working better?
It's working better, and it's like, you know.
Yeah, we had probably like maybe one internet issue. Like probably the first match had a little bit of issue. Other than that, I didn't think we have any problems.
That's great.
Yeah.
And it's funny, too, when we talk about multiverses, and Al is actually putting a footage when we won. Usually we're getting our ass kicked. We talk about how good we did, and then we're getting our ass kicked in the footage. It's hilarious. But no, we're up to what? Gold something.
Gold
Is it
4?
Yeah, gold 4 right
Yeah,
now.
go
Yeah,
4 on my side. We're almost at platinum.
gold 4 on my side as well. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen because we keep climbing that ladder.
That was fun.
And what else did we play? Oh, it was Bravery and Greed.
That was fun.
It was.
That was
was a-
actually surprisingly
That was
good.
a sleeper.
Yep.
Because I played this game when I got it for like 2 minutes. And I didn't really get anything from it. I was just like, okay, it's decent, whatever. But like
When we play co-op.
co-op with actual
Four-player co-op.
strategy and old school gameplay, and it was really, really fun. And the developer was in the chat, which was a lot of
Yep,
fun.
developer from Record Games was in there.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
was,
nice.
watching the stream, also giving us some tips and stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah, that was a load of fun. It's like what is it? Like a gauntlet slash
Well,
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers Gauntlet mix. It's
Yeah, it
that
was
was the
Smash.
inspiration, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of. The gauntlet for the PS3.
Mm.
Or was it PS4?
Four,
PS4.
yeah.
PS4.
Yeah, we could tell that was an influence just by playing the game. You know, just to see how good they did. I was the wizard, and he just had like a lot of freaking a lot of shit in his
Yeah, exactly.
arsenal. He had a lot of what's the word I'm looking for?
Uh,
no,
you mean
A lot of tricks in his bag.
tricks in his bag. Yes,
Yo,
that's
he
exactly
missed
what I
the
was looking for. A lot of
opportunity.
tricks.
He just had a lot of.
I was like,
He missed. You gotta do-
Uh, Come on, man.
you gotta do that gold bloom, man. You gotta do that.
No, that's bad. That's awful. Please do not do
great
that.
game though. It's a great game. Looking forward to playing some more of it on the channel.
And you said tricks in his bag. It's a wizard. His sleeve.
Tricks up his sleeve.
Up
That's
his
right.
sleeve.
Yeah. Wizard sleeve.
Stop. Stop right there.
All right.
Stop right there.
Some
All right.
multiverses,
Just to use,
Bravery
what's
and
up?
Greed.
Anything else co-op you guys played? No, right?
I don't think we
Not this
did.
week, no.
Not
That
this
was-
week.
besides that, that's pretty much it, right?
Mm.
All right.
How we go? I got things in the bag.
I think
things in the bag.
Eric, you can chime in on this. I played the new Dead Cells DLC, Castlevania DLC.
Oh wow, how was that? Like, did it feel more Castlevania-ish?
It's funny. It always felt Castlevania. Every time I played, it always felt like
Really,
Castlevania.
that game?
It-
I couldn't get into that one.
It gave me the feel of Castlevania. The thing I didn't like about it originally was just the roguelike. That was it.
Mm.
The fact that you die, you have to start the map. Everything gets reset. The map, you lose all your weapons. You got nothing. And
Nothing you can keep. You keep nothing. when you
no,
die.
but they eventually the developers released a patch where you could customize the options, and it's like tons of things you can customize. So you can have it so that once you discover the map, it stays that way, and then when you die, you keep the same map.
Oh, that's nice.
I've
That's
never-
a nice
I-
gesture.
I've
And also
never-
you can keep not all the weapons, but you can keep like certain amount of weapons. Like it will always keep reoccurring,
Oh.
but usually it's random, and it's
I never touched Dead Cells ever till today. Never played it in my entire life.
Oh, really?
I played. The only reason I bought it today is because it has the Castlevania thing.
I can't believe they got that cross.
And the skins they got obviously Richter, they got
Yeah.
Alucard, they have Hector even.
Mhm.
Hector,
Yep.
I said
Hector.
Hector's in this bitch. I'm like, all right, I'm definitely getting it now.
The devil force?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, he's in there. So I played it regular by accident for a bit because I didn't know how to unlock it. I thought it was just gonna be there, but
Nah.
in these games it's never just there.
Nah, it's,
So I played like a couple of stages, didn't die, and I fought the boss, and I died on the boss, and I was like, okay. And I looked it up. I'm like, how do you find this shit? And I'm like, oh, it's after you die. You have to die like maybe twice.
you have to die twice.
And then it kind of like unlocks, and then you see like bats
Yep.
flying in the first area, and they're like, run into Richter. He's gonna tell you to go to this thing, and I'm like, all right. I found Richter, and I got to the first castle area, and I heard the remixed music. I said,
Okay.
all right,
The music is
all
just gonna
right.
do it.
And then they got the enemies, the skeletons, those like
Bats?
bats are in there. Those things in the water, they're like the merman. They were in there, and I was like, "Yo, the music's dope." They had music from Symphony of the Night. They got to Dracula's Castle also.
Did they have Simon's voice from Captain N?
yeah, exactly.
That'd be a pretty dope.
Wow.
It's like Marvin the Martian, right?
Well, I mean, his voice was better than Mega Man's voice, at least. Mega Man.
Mega.
Oh, gosh.
Sound like he was
Horrible.
Terrible. You
Sound like
sounded
a-
like a typewriter that could talk.
Mega.
Mega. He's taking a shit.
Mega Man used to get his ass kicked all the time.
It was awful.
Always.
Oh,
get his
that's
ass
so
kicked.
horrible representation of those characters, but funny at the same time.
Yeah.
But I think I unlocked Alucard's costume. I have to check, but I did get his shield though, which was pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they have all that lore in there, and
I'm gonna play it.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna mess with it. Just for Castlevania reasons, they have like 50 tracks, 20 skins. So I'm like, all
How
right.
did they get the deal? Not the Bloodstain. Well, I'm pretty sure they have like bad blood. For
Well, they had-
Bloodstain.
They also had the other
Yes,
indie
Bob's the
games.
creator.
They had the other indie games. DLC.
No, they had DLC. Yeah, there's a bunch of DLC for it.
But it looks. I mean,
Come
yeah.
on, man, you gotta get Iga back in there.
Konami always has beef with their old freaking
Yeah, I know,
ex-devs.
I wonder if any of the tracks are from Curse of Darkness because Hector is in the game. So I'm like,
You think there's a Curse of Darkness on a 2D game? That'd be pretty.
I
dope.
would just give me one track, dude. I don't even care because they act like the game don't exist.
Mhm.
But it's dope.
Which is kind of funny because it's actually a good game.
I love that game.
Mhm.
I love Curse of Darkness. It's actually my favorite
That is
soundtrack
good.
I've ever heard in the game. It's my favorite.
It's
soundtrack.
good. And you know what's funny about that game is that the PS2 version is actually superior than the Xbox version, which is like rare, extremely rare.
Yeah,
Really?
They messed
But
up,
that-
they messed up,
Mhm.
they
Wow.
messed up the Xbox one.
They did?
Yeah, they messed the Xbox. Yeah.
It's.
That's why you could probably find that cheaper.
I think Konami likes Sony hardware better. I think they just do.
I was surprised they even brought it out on Xbox.
This game to me.
They don't bring out games
They
on
don't
Xbox.
bring up. No, they don't. They,
Yo, he
they,
was waiting for that.
I saw your face,
He
so I had to
was
throw it in
waiting
there.
for
No,
waiting
it's,
for
they're
that.
weird. They're very in Capcom. Capcom and Konami get strange with Xbox sometimes.
Foregone plays exactly.
Sorry, Squaresoft.
Exactly like that. That sells.
Really?
Exactly.
Oh, really?
Same speed.
Okay.
Exactly.
Have you guys played a Record of Lotus War?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I beat that.
Yep. Same here.
What do you think of that one? That one felt more Castlevania
Yeah.
to
That
me.
one definitely was
Very
like a copy.
Castlevania. Very Castlevania.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
Very
definitely homage to that.
good game. I was impressed with that one.
Very, very good.
What else you playing now?
That's it. Pretty
That's
much.
it?
That's all I had time this week.
All right. What you got,
Okay.
Chuck?
You putting in work
Well, I played Smash Brothers Ultimate for Smash
again?
Friday.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
Yeah,
That was fun.
and I shot you off the stage, bro.
You
Thanks.
did? No,
Thanks
yeah,
again, I
that
appreciate that.
No, Chuck, you got better. I gotta give you credit. You've gotten better with
I'm doing
Smash,
okay. I'm doing okay.
You know?
But I finished The Last of Us Part 1.
Nice.
Ah.
About
It's a good game.
time.
It's a good game. It's a really good game.
We told you.
Really good game. Yeah, you did. You said it.
What would you give
It,
it?
it doesn't feel like PS3 ish. You know, like it's just like a
Nah,
PS3 game just
nah, I played the
recoded.
remastered version on PS4. It was
Okay.
It was good. Solid game. The mechanics and everything, all the weapons. I
Did you play the PS5 one?
The remake.
don't have a PS5 yet, man.
That shit-
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about you had played the PS5 version.
Nah,
Okay.
Not yet.
It
One
would
of
have
these.
Soon.
been the perfect time.
Nah, I'm waiting for Spider-Man. Man. Waiting for Spider-Man.
What would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10, Chuck?
Give it a solid 9-ish.
Okay. I heard the ass. I thought it was like, 7?
Dude, I don't know why I was thinking he was gonna say 7. I don't know why.
Nah,
I was
gonna
about to
say
start. I was about to
7.
start yelling like.
Nah, I'd give it a solid 9.
What was your gripes with it? Why not a 10?
Nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, what was it that just,
I hated the clickers.
He's like, I took a point because of the clickers.
I was
Because of the enemies got me
because it scared
scared.
you. I got it.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's like, there were times where I was like quiet and they just still found me. I'm like, really? No, I was quiet.
Nope.
I was quiet.
They heard you.
I was quiet. I was perfectly quiet. I was a stealth
take your word
master in
for it.
that game. Whatever. Anyways, and then I started playing One Piece Odyssey.
Nice.
That game is fire.
Eh.
They start the game off, and you're like if you're familiar with the characters, like you have a lot of the moves that they already have, and it's like, oh damn, you feel kind of overpowered, and then something happens in the game, and you lose everything.
Dude, look at these characters.
You start from level.
I got
Zoro's dope, bro.
I got you.
He's cool.
And then
The other guy's like a homage to the mask that they used to wear with the big nose.
It's terrible.
yeah,
Like a Tengu, right?
but then
Yeah.
yeah,
There we go.
but yeah. So and then something happens. You lose all your abilities. You start back from level 1,
Just like Castlevania
I guess.
and Metro.
And then yeah, and oh, bizarre. No, I didn't cry. I didn't cry during the ending of The Last of Us. But yeah, man. But yeah, and yeah, that's it. That's all I played.
Not
All
bad.
right.
All right.
That takes me off guard every time.
I love
dude.
it.
But
Every
is
time.
that an open world game? Like what type of game?
It's an RPG, turn-based RPG.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Jedi runs
Very cool.
back. Oh my God.
What up,
Thank
Jedi
you.
Run?
Thank you, Jedi.
Thank you for that.
Oh, thanks for the super chat, brother.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's amazing. Sonic Frontiers is the game that stole the show, I guess.
Sonic Adventure 3.
Basically.
And you know what's funny? I'll tell you what's funny about that. Every time I'm in like chats and forums and stuff like that talking about Sonic Frontiers, someone always says, "No, they need to make a Sonic Adventure 3." I'm like, "They made it."
They just did.
They just changed the title.
That's
I'm
it.
like, it is. I'm like, what you want from a Sonic Adventure 3 is in Sonic Frontiers.
They want bad voice acting though.
And it's just
Voice acting still good.
And bad dubbing.
just completed the third island today, and it's funny too because I wasn't even trying to play with Sonic Frontiers. I was trying to play Multiversus and get a couple of rounds going, but I had Sonic Frontiers like right there, so I was like, okay, let me play it just to save it and get out of it. But then I just go on that first ramp and I get sucked in. You know, it just moves so fast, and the gameplay sucks you in. No other Sonic game did like that, man. I think this might be my favorite one. I'm gonna reserve it until I beat it, but
Oh, it's got you like that.
it's got me like that. No,
Oh.
even with the supersonic boss fights and stuff like that, they're awesome, and the music is crazy.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
even if the lyrics to this rap song wasn't that great, it was just great. That it was crazy, the different parts and the things that you have to do to beat the bosses. It's just like it feels like Sonic Team really knocked it out of the park with this game.
Besides, so you're still on stage 1, level 1.
Damn.
You got it the same week
Damn.
you got it.
Damn.
Nah, that's what it is.
I'm gonna go back to it soon.
Bizarre, put it on performance mode. Don't leave it on. It's on graphics mode by default. Put on performance so you get that 60 frames.
What if it's on a
And
Switch? Then you can't do that.
Oh, if it's on Switch, you can't do that. though.
Yeah, I
But,
have it for the Switch.
You know, I almost got it for the Switch too because having the portability is such a compelling feature. It really is. But I need to see Sonic in 60 frames. That's where it has to be. But besides that game, you know, it's just the
60
huge.
frames.
I call it the Fab Four. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Xenoblade Chronicles 3,
Jesus Christ.
Fire Emblem Engage, and Octopath Traveler 2.
That's too much to pull up.
That is-
Playing
why are you
4
playing all of
RPGs at
those?
once?
Because I take the train to work.
Once. You ain't playing all those.
That's
I played
40
one
minutes,
on the way
dude.
there, and then one on the way
That's too
back.
much.
So
Are
you'll
you
never
playing
beat
while you
these
working?
this year. You won't beat any of these this
I'm
year.
gonna beat them this year.
No,
You won't beat
not.
one of these
I'm
this
gonna
year.
beat one of them.
Dude, you're close to finishing Engage. Get that over with.
Do
I
the
am.
math.
That's 28 chapters.
Do the math. That's over 200 hours. You're doing
It's
40
funny.
minutes a day.
Somebody made a joke in one of the Fire Emblem forums. They were just like, they call the game Fire Emblem Engage, and you can't marry nobody.
Stop. Stop. Stop it.
I never
That
heard
wasn't
one.
from me.
I never
that
heard
wasn't
that one.
from me.
How do we know it wasn't from you? That sounds like it's from
you were
you.
the one. You were the one
I
in
found
that
it funny
forum.
because I would say something like that. Yes, I would say a joke like that. But I thought it was funny.
He's like, I never say anything like that. Yeah.
But that's all I played. That's all I played.
All right.
Oh, man.
All right. So I only played God of War this week.
Oh,
I'm trying to beat the damn
Nice.
game. But what stopped me from beating the game is they're like, you can either go here or you can venture out and get the stuff you missed. And I'm like, dude, you can't give me that option. I'm going to go and look for the stuff. I'm going to go
that's
out
what
there.
I would do. That's what I would do.
And I was like, I still have rifts I didn't close. I still have this I didn't. So I did all of that. And now
Nice.
I'm like, okay, I don't care about these treasure chests. I'm going to beat the game now or whatever is going to happen.
There's a lot of good stuff in them treasure chests, though, bro.
Whatever, I got,
Yeah,
some.
there
I got a
is.
bunch.
You
I got a
got
bunch.
mad moves in
Yo,
them
Jay's
treasure
gonna fight
chests.
the last boss with
I
like
found the seasonal
nothing.
things. I found all that.
Nice.
And I did so much. I found the creator stuff. It's a lot. All right? I did a
know.
lot. I'm at 46 hours. I'm going to beat the game.
Wow.
It's time to move on.
I'm at 36 with Sonic Frontiers. Wow, 46.
Okay.
I never heard someone so unhappy playing God of War in my life.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Harry,
I
he
told
sounds
you,
so unhappy.
Yeah,
playing
It's
that game.
here and there. Listen,
I feel like Joel's right next to me.
Yo, he
got possessed.
Joe has his hand on his shoulder like,
He's possessing him.
yes.
I've been trying
let
to
me
tell you.
explain. Let me explain. Listen,
Come to the dark side.
I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I don't think it's the top game I played this year. I do enjoy it. I like it a lot.
You just don't sound like it.
No, I love
That's all it is.
I don't like the progression of how, I don't like the flow of the game. I like the fights in the game, and I will continue to fight. I went to the arena. I was fighting for a long. I was like, yeah, just do it. Just kill everybody. I was doing it. And they said, oh, there's 6 more. I was like, no. And then I did 2 more, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm going to beat the game. I'm
The
done
one in
with this stuff.
Muspelheim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love that thing.
So I was doing it, but I was like, all right. Then I had to find other stuff. There's a lot of stuff in these things, but I did it, and now I enjoy it. I don't know if I enjoy it more than the first one. Which
He
is
don't
weird.
like this game.
Why would I put in 40 somewhere else if I didn't like it? Listen, I am addicted to it. That's why I'm not playing anything else right now until I get it over with. And it should be soon. Should be like in the next 2 days.
Oh man.
They're talking about Odin in the chat. See, I didn't play that much of Ragnarok, but I like Odin's rendition also. I thought he was funny, being all like, old and thin. But,
Yeah.
you know,
It's sneaky.
yeah, it's just like he's
Yeah.
like manipulative. I'm like, that's a great depiction of Odin, better than what they did.
I just want to
from-
clothesline him in half, though.
Yeah.
He doesn't look strong to me.
He's so unassuming and just like Reggie said, sneaky,
He's like the guy in Ragnarok.
manipulative.
Like, what's his name in Ragnarok? In Thor Ragnarok.
Oh,
He doesn't look strong at
the
all.
collector. No, not the collector.
No,
the,
the other dude.
Jeff Goldblum.
Slayer dude?
Loki.
No.
No, Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum. Yes.
Yeah.
His
Oh.
character.
No, that was just Jeff Goldblum.
Exactly. You don't think he's gonna beat you at anything? You're gonna kill that guy.
Jurassic Park.
No acting at all. He's just acting himself.
He should have a TV show.
Oh God.
Just being himself.
Imagine.
Man,
So that was it.
That's all I played. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
oh damn.
And you already said you were playing.
Yeah, Dead Cells Multiverses before we went on, and finally beat Bayonetta 2.
Oh,
Finally,
how was that?
It was dope. It was dope. I like it's like a boss rush, but I like the
Yeah, it is.
It's like a
the last 3 stages were pretty cool. Where you have to they just keep throwing enemies at you, big large enemies, and they throw you in a fucking like a jet. And then all of a sudden they throw you in a mech. I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, there's just so much shit going on all the time. But it was so dope. It was really, really dope. However, I do like part 1 better.
Really.
I do.
I felt the same.
I think one's more a complete.
I felt two better.
Yeah, same.
I think
A
one's
complete
more,
balanced game?
Yeah, one's more of a complete game to me, and I think the build up to the end was done a lot better than part 2. 2, they just throw so much shit at you.
It's just boss.
And just
boss,
here's
boss.
this.
They probably thought it was gonna be the last one they made.
Yeah. But 1 was just, to me, I think just paced so perfectly, and the way the last boss happened, I was like kind of blown away by it. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. But don't get me wrong, Bayonetta 2 is awesome. Really, really fucking dope. It's similar to how I felt about God of War 1 and 2. It was like, to me, they were the same game.
The original one.
Yeah, the original 1 and 2 was 2 was just like an extension of my
It's funny is you played.
I like 2 better.
You
though.
the thing is you played it late.
I played God of War late.
God of War late and
Bayonetta
Bayonetta late.
late, yep.
So I played it when it came out,
Mhm.
and you see the difference. Like I played it on the first one on the 360, I think it was. Yeah. And I remember the frame rate was like glitchy a little bit, and then when I played 2, it was on the Wii U, and it was a big difference because it was a locked 60 frames, and it was like
But didn't you play it on the original?
very
The
very
first
big
one?
difference.
I played with
Still looks
the
smooth.
collection shit.
Oh, that was on which system?
It was
Wait, Al,
PS3.
you sure you didn't play it on the PS3?
PS3.
The first
no, I
one?
played on the 360.
Okay, good, because the PS3 one of the first
No,
one.
I heard that was
really-
Because the shit had 1, 2.
Sega's better on Xbox.
I don't know if it was
No,
3.
1 and 2. That was not Switch. No.
I didn't play the shit on Switch at all.
1
God
and
of-
2.
God of War?
No. Oh no. I was talking about Bayonetta.
Oh, Bayonetta,
Yeah.
yeah, Bayonetta. What I played first one on 360.
Nah, you played.
Also,
Think-
hopefully.
Was it on 360?
So I think
might
so.
have
yeah, that's where it came out on first, and
No.
and then
Switch.
PS3.
It was on the Switch.
You played on the
You
Switch.
talking about the first game?
The
Yeah,
first
yeah.
Bayonetta. Who did?
Yeah,
No, it
'cause
came
you had
out
the collection.
originally. The Bayonetta came out on the Xbox 360 and
Right.
PS3.
Yeah.
Then it got to the Wii U.
Or
then it got to the
wait,
Switch,
or
think.
did I play it? Can you get it on Game Pass?
But then it came out on
Bayonetta?
PS4
I gave
and
you a game.
Xbox
Oh, you did? Okay.
One
Yeah.
with Vanquish. So there's that
That
one.
was a cool.
Vanquish. I love Vanquish.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that you played.
He played on the Switch.
You're playing
You played the
somewhere.
latest. You played the latest versions of them when they fixed all the issues and
Yes,
stuff.
yes,
so
yes.
That's
Still look
probably
crazy,
why.
too.
No, they,
Yeah.
no,
And
no,
you played them back to back, so it's kind of like. Oh,
Well, yeah,
okay.
I mean, to me, just to like in terms of combat and everything,
Mhm.
from God of War 1 and 2 is just
But are you ready for 3?
it felt
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you
like
next. Are you
God
ready
of
for
War
3?
3 felt such a big difference between 1 and 2.
Oh, that was a definite system
Yeah, that
jump.
was the epitome of that series right there.
Right.
But Bayonetta 1 and 2 felt very, very much the same to me, but Bayonetta felt better in terms of the pacing. And I like the soundtrack better too.
I'm
Okay.
holding off on 3 after I played 2 recently, so I'm gonna do it. but
Bayonetta's a mood. You
Yeah.
have to be in that mood. You
I'm
gotta
not
be
in
in
a
the mood for
rush.
some crazy shit.
I'm
Yeah.
not in a
Yeah.
rush to jump to 3 just yet.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be good.
But I'm trying to decide between. I'm messing with Dead Cells, but that's not like gonna be a game that I'm like.
How long do you think that's gonna be?
Yeah, it's like exactly. So I'm either gonna rock with Horizon, or I'm gonna rock with Dead Space 2.
Dead Space 2.
So,
Mm.
so I
Definitely
got.
Dead
Good
Space.
one.
So I'm
It's a
trying to
good
figure
one.
out: am I trying to play an open world game or get the shit scared out of me again? What mood am I gonna be in?
Chat.
Chad, what do you guys want to see? Though?
Tell them.
Yeah.
Tell them what you want
I
to
don't
see.
know.
I mean, we know what they're gonna vote for. The fuck you even leaving it up to them for, man? You know what they're gonna say.
Persona game.
You know exactly what they're gonna say. And
I
I'm
want you
also,
to play Persona. He's not playing Persona.
wait, nobody has a physical of Sifu, right?
No.
Okay.
I do.
Oh damn! I keep
I
forgetting.
don't have it.
You have the special edition
On Switch.
version, right? Yeah.
Man, I just
Yeah.
had seafood this weekend.
Stop the joke.
Sorry.
Stop the joke. Stop the joke.
Chuck, are you gonna get the physical?
I should.
If you do,
I should.
beat that shit and fucking lend it to me later. Okay.
Actually, didn't you have it as a download?
I have it.
You
I
can
have the
just sign
digital.
in and download.
You can?
You can.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, actually, you
I
can.
hate doing that because sometimes like I play it around the same time he's trying to play a game, and I've done that before with Dead Space.
Ah,
1.
that's happened.
Someone's signing in.
That's happened twice. That's
I'm
It
happened
kicks
twice.
you out.
Horizon 2 and
fuck.
Persona.
That was funny.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Someone's
So
signing
you
in,
guys have beaten Horizon 2 or haven't played it?
I have. I beat it.
I haven't played it yet.
I haven't.
I
Played
I
it
haven't
either.
played it.
I have it for PS5.
Okay.
It's
And
on
I
the
loved
back.
one. One was awesome.
I don't know if we're
really
gonna jump to it
enjoyed
right
two.
after God of War
No, you can't do two
because
back
it's
to
so
back.
it's so long.
Can't do two open world back to backs. That's fucking crazy.
I really loved
Mm.
Horizon 2.
That was a lot.
But I do
Yeah,
want to
man.
play it. But other than that, I think. Oh no! I'm sorry. I played. You saw it. I played Spider Heck.
Oh yes.
I played a little bit of that
So
too,
I was
actually.
given a code from the developer. I gotta get it. I gotta get her on the podcast. And I played for like 5 seconds or whatever, like some other time, but it was pretty decent.
Dude,
So
that
this time around,
It's on Game Pass, by the way.
I played. I mean, I got a free code.
But it's
Um,
I'm just saying,
right.
just in general, just letting everybody know.
But,
It's on Game Pass.
I played it for like what
Half
10,
hour?
15, like
No,
half,
like
a
half
half hour, dude. That shit is dope. That's gonna be on the channel, man.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
it.
no, I gotta
That shit
learn.
is awesome. That music is crazy.
The music is
That
dope.
music gets you so pumped to play that game. Trust me.
I was watching him play. I was like, I can't leave.
What kind
This
of
reminds
game
me
is
of some old.
It's like an open arena, spiders with lightsabers and fucking.
It's like Tower
guns.
Fall. It's
Show you right here.
You ever see Tower? Yeah.
kind of like Tower Fall, and you can battle each other.
It
Really?
controls
Wow.
very
It's
well.
smooth though.
It's,
Like you'll see. No, that's not.
No, that's options. That's
No,
not
there you go.
there you go. Like the stages
But you can
change.
jump
depending
around
on-
and swing. This stage isn't a good representation of it. But see, there you go. He's died.
Wow.
But when you hear the music on this game, it's phenomenal.
Really?
Phenomenal music.
And each stage is like different themes. Like there's like platforms, and that one was a big wheel. And there's like it's kind of like a mix of there's like items like a Bomberman game that's scattered around, but it's like Tower Fall also. But you're spiders, and the main weapon is like lightsaber, double lightsaber. There's mines, there's rockets, and you control that shit with the right stick. So you're swinging around as a spider, and you could like just swing and like down thrust somebody as you go. It's fucking dope, and the music. Oh,
it just keeps getting you.
dude,
It's like,
Oh, we gotta put it on the channel. Yeah. We
dude,
gotta
that
get
shit.
going.
Had
it's like what's the game you play?
Fury.
Yes.
It's
similar,
Fury-esque.
similar to Fury.
Fury-esque.
Okay.
That shit gets your blood pumping like this is fire. I couldn't drop it. I was like, dude, I gotta turn this off. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you'll see that on the channel definitely.
Yep.
Multiplayer.
But that is all I have been playing. Yeah.
Justin Hughes is asking in the chat, what Play Asia games has Reggie picked up?
Oh.
Have you picked up any?
So, yeah, I have. I can actually look at a list here on another tab. So, I'll get most games that are in English, of course, that probably wouldn't get a physical release in America. So, one of them here is, as you guys have heard of the Azure Striker Gunvolt games,
Yes.
Yes.
Part 3 came out as a physical on the PS4 in English, so I wanted to definitely get that because it's locked at 60 frames. The Switch version is not, unfortunately. So I had to get that one.
Take it easy. Take it easy over there.
You okay?
I got this.
Now you know
I
what
got
to
this-
buy.
Yeah, I got this Castlevania game called Scarlet Symphony, which plays like the old school Castlevania games, but you can it's like a mix of that and a bullet hell, because when you get to the bosses, they shoot all these projectiles everywhere and you have to dodge, but really
That's
fun
the one I was
game.
talking about. Remember when
Oh,
were
really?
talking about the other one? Yeah, I was talking about
Okay.
the bullet hell one.
What's it
People
called?
got
Yeah.
fooled. People thought it was Symphony of Night, and it was like, nah, it's a bullet hell game. It was like, I got tricked.
Yeah, when you get to the boss though, it's like that, not
Yeah.
during the gameplay.
Scarlet what?
Scarlet
Symphony.
See, they even put Symphony in the name, man. They trying to get you.
Yeah, right.
They were trying to get people. They gave it the goth look and everything. You go to a castle and all that
it's good,
stuff.
though.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's fun.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Mhm.
Oh, that's deceiving.
I can pull it up, guys.
No, that's true. You could.
But you're too slow. I already saw it. You're too
Oh,
slow.
Damn.
This guy, man.
Disrespect.
Everyone saw it on their smartphone.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's another one I've been playing. Actually, I totally forgot. Resident Evil 1.5. They came out with another update for it that fixed a lot of the issues, and it's pretty much playable now. Like they added story cutscenes that connect to the original ones they did years ago.
It's not a finished
Okay.
game yet, though, right? It's never gonna be.
I mean, it's as finished as it can be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's playable, but I wouldn't say like
That's
yeah,
yeah,
whatever
biker
be.
outfit, right?
dang, LG, look at LG, he's ready to go. He got the scenes.
He didn't
Look
get
at
the other
this.
game.
He didn't get the other game. He didn't get the other game though.
There's the biker. There's the biker outfit. I remember this game.
LG, wow, this is.
Well, cut up that.
I gotta have him edit some of my videos.
Cut that man's Achilles right there. Sa, sa, sa. Sa, sa.
You know, I already said he'll pay you.
What's that?
He said, "What happened? Y'all talking about?"
Yeah, I'll pay you in Tetris.
I'm actually
Tetris
getting-
games.
Oh shit!
That's worth it.
Definitely worth
Worth
it.
it.
Reggie, what are your top 5 VHS tapes? Another question.
VHS
for Justin
tapes?
Hughes. Yep.
You don't want to wait till the main time?
VHS. Nobody watches VHS anymore. I mean, the last time I actually popped in a VHS tape recently, I got this Tales of Fantasia collector's edition, and it came with the anime on the VHS tape. So I had to hook up the VCR, which was in the closet, and I put that in there, and I was like, wow, like this is crazy. Like VHS is like kind of like a thing again for me. But I couldn't think of any top ones, man, because I haven't watched VHS in such a long time. So
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I had to buy
Fair
a
enough.
VHS cleaner for it. You know, the
Yeah,
tape that you
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We had that, yeah. Because our dog kept pissing on the damn VCR.
Damn.
Damn.
That's what happened.
Be kind, please rewind.
Rough. It's rough.
What time is it, guys?
Ladies and gentlemen,
What time is it?
Oh, hold on, wait, before you even start with news.
No, what time is it?
I just want to let people know who are tuning in for the first time, and maybe people who are tuning in who may have forgotten. We now have the Level 857 monthly game giveaway.
That's what
That
time
is
it
live
Oh.
right now.
That's what time it
It
is.
is
Uh-oh.
live right now.
Yeah.
At the top of the month, on the first podcast of every single month, we're going to be giving away a free game. We gave away, as our first game that we've ever given away with this contest, it was Retromania Wrestling.
wrestling.
Retromania Welsling. You know, so we'll see what's being given away at the end of this month. We have a new winner. It's 857ent.com/giveaway.
Just put the link in the.
There we
chat.
go. Choco's got the link in the chat right now.
You damn right he does.
Now we can continue.
Or he's fired. I'm just kidding.
Win a free
I'm
game.
joking.
Win a free
What's wrong
game.
with you?
You know what's messed up? I can't put links in the chat. I tried.
No?
Really?
I tried to make my. I'm not.
Choco,
Something's
do it.
up with your
mod.
something's
do
up
it.
with your phone because every time I send you links, it doesn't show up.
I'm not a mod. No, I'm talking about on the site.
What's the modder?
It looks like you've
I can't find my name. It's
it
stupid.
looks like you've inherited yourself a problem.
Shut up. What time is it?
Ew, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for
The news.
What the hell was that?
Kept
Turbo?
said,
Double Dragon.
No, that was no.
That was
that
nothing.
was not a game.
Double
What?
That
You
was
always say,
nothing.
"Oh, it was Double Dragon." It was the
Second
baseline
stage.
for both
Second
Double Dragon.
stage.
No, it wasn't.
Second
no, it
stage.
wasn't.
Second stage.
Jesus, man.
Lord help us.
Lying to everybody.
It was absolutely nothing.
It was Double Dragon.
Not double track.
All right, on with the news. A Resident Evil reboot movie based on the best game is in the works. Depends on
Thought
what
we
you
are-
think the best game is.
Exactly.
Yeah. What the? I thought they just did Welcome to Raccoon City.
That wasn't the best game.
Well,
Apparently,
well, you don't consider Resident Evil 2 the best game in the series?
not the way they did it.
Oh.
They made both of
Oh.
those the worst games in the series.
They made both of those the worst games.
Yeah, they
So I guess I'm alone in liking that movie. Dang.
you are. So
I haven't seen it yet.
I think you should watch it. I think you should
seen
watch
it.
it too.
Wait,
I haven't
the
seen
one with the thumbnail one?
The one that the
Yeah,
most
yeah,
recent
the one with that
came
the one
out.
with the
I
bad
s-
cat.
I saw that.
Oh, you did watch
I
it.
saw
okay.
it high as hell.
Okay, you need to be.
And it was messed up because there was so many like throwbacks that that you want to appreciate, but god
The
damn,
characters were awful.
God damn, man! I was like, Jesus,
Is that on any streaming services? Because I'm not trying to pay to see it.
no, you shouldn't. Pay
I don't think it is. If it was, it'd probably be on Amazon.
Yeah.
But
Probably.
it might be on Amazon.
I'll
Well,
take a look.
I thought it was entertaining enough. I mean, yeah, I get what you guys are saying about the characters. You know, mostly the stars characters. But I thought Claire was a pretty good lead. The chief of police was pretty funny before his situation, and and the jail scene with Ben, the reporter, I thought that was well done.
oh, you just
Little
reminded me
comical
of a
reaction.
bad character in that.
He said, "Hey,
there was a character that's not even in the game. Like,
Leon,
Who's
pissed me
not?
off.
some kid thing. I don't know. It was bad.
Leon
Shouldn't
got
have
me
been in the game.
mad. Jill got me
Leon
mad.
had the mustache.
Chris
Was
got
that-
Well,
me mad.
they messed Leon up bad in that one."
Oh, they fucked up Leon.
Oh, Leon was awful. in
that was
that.
terrible.
Speaking of Leon,
No chickle sandwich.
speaking of Leon,
Okay.
I'm trying to transition back into.
Sorry.
So they said the Resident Evil movie franchise is being rebooted yet again. I mean, I'm still not excited about that,
Yeah.
by the way. But they said by Sony Pictures Screen Gems, and it says according to our trusted and proven sources, not my sources. I don't have any sources.
You're reading. We know you're reading the article.
Yes, exactly. But it says they're doing it off Resident Evil 4, which, I mean, listen, if you're doing a movie and you're not going to make it cheesy or whatever, like B-movie quality, like the original Resident Evil, 4 is a good start-off point to make something good because that was when it started to be like a real adventure.
I could see him fucking that up though.
Yeah.
I could see him cheesing like the fucking things coming out the neck and stuff like that. I'd see
But
them
there's a
fucking it up
chance.
bad.
I'm saying, obviously, you can see them messing up because they messed up every Resident Evil movie. But the fact that they are playing with Part 4 gives you maybe a little bit of a glimmer of hope. That could be good.
I hear someone.
playing
Sorry.
I was about to say, that's
dude,
not-
I
was
thought
me.
that was in my head. I'm like, damn, I
That
gotta
was
stop.
me. It's
I
my
gotta
bad.
stop drinking.
Continue.
But I could see them actually maybe pulling this off if they get the characters right.
Are you excited, Reggie? Are you
You want to see a Resident Evil 4 movie?
Not really, because we got the new remake coming out. With the track record of the movies, you can't. It's kind of hard to like. Oh, I'm excited for this because they always find a way to mess something up. Even though I did like Welcome to Raccoon City, but it's hard to look forward to them, man. But I'm more excited for the game. But the movie, I just feel like somebody will try to do something too extra and mess it up, and just hire some actress that shouldn't be playing the role and make people feel some kind of way. And it's like, So no, not really.
The CG movies are good.
The CG movies are pretty fire.
Yeah, they are. Especially that last one that came out. Like, whoa,
Yes.
that was
They're
insane.
not bad, but
Was that the White House one?
You know what's messed up,
Yeah.
though? It sucks that the graphics in games nowadays are better than the
They look
CGI
better.
movies.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the CGI movies. Even though they're good, I've seen a few of them. They were actually pretty good. But I'm like, just fucking just take cutscenes and make a movie out of it, pretty much. Because they look better. The mouths look better.
Instead of taking Resident Evil 2 cutscenes from the original.
And
I
and the weird arm thing, joint shit that they have when they hold guns like this and shit in their shoulders. It's hard.
Eric, do you remember that Resident Evil movie, CG movie, where Ada was fighting this woman president, and they had this knife battle? It was really insane.
Oh, I did not see that. I did not see that.
You didn't
I
see
gotta
that?
watch
Dude,
it.
this-
No, I
this-
didn't see that.
dude,
I would
It's
remember that.
it's from the first or second CG movie. It's the one where the tyrant comes out.
So you
And
probably
Leon,
saw it.
Leon and Ada are in the movie,
I saw the last.
and it's like there's this knife fight between Ada and this president lady. I was like, whoa, this is insane.
That's
And
hilarious.
Yeah, you got to check it out, man.
gotta
It's,
check it
I know it's on Netflix. I
Yeah,
think
the
so.
choreography for those movies are insane. Insane
They
choreography.
probably based it off the Final Fantasy. Off Advent Children. Like, you gotta come correct if you're doing it like this.
Yeah, I mean, they got to do it right.
But I tried to get excited about when they first said they were rebooting Resident Evil, and then Raccoon City came out. So that's how I feel about this.
Yeah, I mean,
They got a lot to prove. is
it's
what I'm
crazy.
saying.
I think they should really just take a break and just let that.
Was that like 2 years, like a year ago?
Take a breather.
I
take
gotta
a breather.
reboot it
I mean,
again.
Take
I got an idea.
Because not for nothing.
How
Go ahead.
how about they bring Alice back?
No.
They make a sequel to those movies.
Hell no.
No, no.
Hell no.
Never
We
again.
get
More of
out
that.
of here.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now.
Get up out of here.
I'll tell you right now. I didn't hate those movies.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
they
either.
weren't.
They're
They
fun.
weren't. They weren't Resident Evil. They were Resident Evil-esque.
I like part one a little.
Okay,
I
that's
hate,
fine.
I hate all of it.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
like
What's
it.
I
the-
didn't-
what
I
do you
don't
guys
hate-
consider
I
the
didn't
worst
hate
one out of that series?
I
Which one?
only finished one of them.
I didn't make it through that whole series.
You
I
didn't
made
make
it
it.
through
Oh,
those
so you haven't seen all of them?
I saw parts of like 5. What were they all white fighting Wesker? It was awful.
That was the third one.
I stopped
think.
after.
Yo,
Oh,
it's
they
like-
had like
No, no,
they
I
had
saw one-
Leon and everybody in there.
I saw one when it was like a big field of zombies.
That was the fourth one.
That was trash.
Or
To
fifth.
me,
I
to
can't
me,
remember.
those
Yeah.
were like the
Fifth.
Fast and the Furious versions of Resident
Yes,
Evil.
yes.
There you go.
That's
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
That's what it felt like.
Did
It's,
they
it's
put-
more of
yeah.
a spectacle than a
Did they
you
put
know.
Did they put Chris and Leon in it? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in it.
Yeah.
they did,
Yeah,
right?
they did.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah, they
that
were
one.
played by
That
lame
was-
characters.
And
so.
Wesker.
I saw one.
All of them just terrible. They all just stunk.
I
But to
stopped,
me,
yeah.
to me, it was like a Fast and the Furious, like
Yeah,
a like a
it's
super
terrible.
spectacle, you know, just over the top.
They
zombie
are
movie.
fun movies, like
Yeah.
summer movies or whatever like that, but nothing to take serious.
Right.
Like I could watch them back to back and like have a good laugh and have a little bit of fun. But as far as like if friends were coming over and say, I wouldn't say, hey, let's watch Resident Evil. It's more of a, like, you know what I'm saying?
They would be
Because-
like, they're not be friends with you anymore.
Yeah, your friends, they'll never come back. They'll never come back to your house. They're gonna be like,
Not my choice of movie.
they're gonna be like, yo, he made us sit through Resident Evil, like
yeah.
all of them.
I thought
we
he
need
liked
to,
us.
we need to talk about our friendship.
I thought we were cool.
Yeah, but yes, Jedi Run. Yes, I do agree that Raccoon City was trash. It was trash.
The good thing about the reboot is that I think Resident Evil constantly needs a reboot. Like they're all terrible. All the movies are fucking terrible.
Well,
Do
it
it-
needs
do
to
it
be
over.
done completely.
Don't
like
do a
10
sequel.
Years,
Don't
10
do
years
a,
later.
Don't do a sequel. But I think it's rushed.
10 years
Take
later,
some,
do
take,
it.
take some time and actually write a script.
They really
know what's
should
really
stop
funny?
doing
It's
movies.
Sony though. It's
They
Sony
should
though.
stop
So now,
doing Resident Evil movies.
well, no, now The Last of Us came out and it's so successful for Sony. Maybe they say, I got a plan. This is how we do it now. Maybe they'll look at that and be like, this is how we do it.
Take someone from the team who made
Well,
the game. Take some
Wait,
people. like
wait a
some
minute.
ideas.
Not since we're talking about the movies, I just got to ask you guys this: how did you feel about the Resident Evil Netflix series? Because I enjoyed that.
I did. I enjoyed it.
I saw one episode and it wasn't bad. There was bad things in it, but I wasn't bad. I did want to see a second episode to see where it
It
goes,
didn't hook you.
but it didn't. I'm not gonna say it's god awful like everybody was saying, but I'm not going to say it's fucking amazing because
Wait,
there was some parts like
It's a different
Wait,
take.
you said the live action or the CG series?
Not a live.
Live action.
Oh,
I see.
Netflix series.
Yeah.
It's a different take on it.
it was.
It's not what people want.
I
though.
appreciate the different take, but the pacing the flashbacks were throwing me off, and the constant forced cursing. Whenever there's forced cursing, it takes me out of it. I'm like, nah, you're not a badass. You don't come off as a troubled kid. You come off as somebody with a bad script.
It wasn't. It wasn't terrible. It was okay. It was okay.
It was messy.
Yeah.
It's messy.
It had potential. I love Lance Reddick, so I thought he was great in it, but he was probably the only thing.
But bro, that wig. The
Wesker wig. Yeah, I was laughing at it. I loved it.
I was so
I
upset.
didn't make it that far. I didn't make it that far. I didn't make it to no Wesker wig.
They gave him hair?
I gotta see it now.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Now I gotta watch this, man.
Hold on, I gotta find a picture of that because
Let me pull it up.
You gotta look for a picture of it. It didn't. I mean, you gotta see it.
Was it worse
You
than
get to see
Jamie
it.
Foxx in Spider-Man?
Oh, Jamie Foxx.
Worse.
It
wasn't worse than the comb over.
It's kind of the same level. It's on the same level.
on
I
the
would
same
say.
level?
They gave a black person
Yeah.
a comb over.
Yeah. Jamie Foxx is bad. I'm like, come on, man.
Do they know how hair works?
no, they don't.
It doesn't do that for us.
So yeah, it's like that's just no.
Imagine trying to comb
Yeah.
Chalk, what is it? I'll look it up.
Lance Reddick as Albert Wesker.
Yeah, that's how you gotta put it
for
in
the picture.
the
He looks like Blade.
Pop up.
They gave him
Yeah, that's what they were saying. They were saying Blade.
they gave him a fade?
He looked
Oh,
like
hell yeah. He looks
Blade
like
with a
Blade.
fade. Well, Blade has a fade.
man.
like Blade.
That was last year, right? What the hell they give him a fade for?
I don't know, man. Well, nah, that was a flashback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a flashback.
It's like a padded Brillo pad.
Stick
It was so bad because you know that man is bald.
stick
He
to
bald as
Horizon. Stick to Horizon. Just stay there. He's in there. You know.
What?
Terrible.
He's
That
the guy in
looks
Horizon.
terrible.
The voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what character he was. He had the deep ass voice, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he does a lot of voice acting too.
Getting
Oh, yeah.
paid.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah,
getting
man.
paid.
Stick to that. Stick to that.
Nah, he's a good actor. That was just not great.
So, guys, let me know how y'all feel about Resident Evil reboot so fast.
Yeah,
And
right.
If you think Resident Evil 4 is a good take on where to start the story.
Leave it with the
Resident
CG
Evil
movies.
gets so many damn
Leave it.
chances, man.
They don't need to do the first one again. Don't do it.
Nah.
Yo,
Not for a while.
There it goes.
that's it. What the hell?
It doesn't look. Listen,
Yo.
it doesn't look fake though. I thought it would look fake.
Yo, what the hell, man?
He looks like Blade. He looks like Blade.
Oh man, out of the Matrix, man. Like, what the...
That's Blade.
It's out of the Matrix.
I was like, what's up, Morpheus?
Oh.
Where's your sword,
Yo.
Blade? What's going on?
Yo, that was crazy.
Bro.
Oh, he's in Destiny too. He's in a bunch of stuff. He's in a bunch.
Yeah. I think
Getting
he
paid.
does voice acting for Destiny.
Make
He
that
did
money.
voice acting for
He was in Lost. He was in
for Vox Machina on Amazon.
He was in Quantum Break also.
Word. He was.
That's right.
My man is everywhere.
Jay's
Yeah.
like, what game is that?
He's in Horizon.
Yo,
You know,
Yo.
I was
I think he
getting
might be in Call of Duty as well.
Yeah, Horizon he was in also. Yeah.
Yo, Jedi Run with the
Yo,
with the
he's
super
so
chat.
right.
My
He's
man.
feeding us
No,
right
dude.
now.
Thank
He's
you,
feeding
brother.
us.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Feed,
that.
straight up feeding us.
He said
says, for
Capcom-
just $5, you can feed Turbo Style.
You can have him not talk.
Jedi Run said Capcom should have remade Code Veronica before Resident Evil 4 in his
Yes,
opinion.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
We've been
Absolutely
saying-
agree.
We've been saying that forever. How dope would that remake be? Dude?
Oh,
Come on,
God.
man.
Fire.
Resident
I'd
Evil
cry
4
if they still.
is an unnecessary remake.
It's because
like,
it's been remade
Nah, it's
like
beautiful,
97
though.
times already.
It's beautiful.
like it looks beautiful. No, it looks good.
It does look good.
And
But
I'm
I think they
sure-
should have done Code Veronica before it. yes.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily. 4 did not need
They just did a
remake.
VR version, and now they got a VR version of this one. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Two different VR versions.
It's kind of cool. No, I'll give it that. Like, it's cool that they at least have a VR version coming
They
out.
hoard
for
the
Resident
shit
Evil.
out of Resident Evil 4.
They did?
They hoard
Yeah.
this. Like that's like
It's on everything,
That's
dude.
like Street Fighter 2 treatment, dude.
Yeah, you can get it on your phone.
It's like Mike's
But
Red
it's-
Hot.
You can get it on everything.
But it's
Mike's Red Hot.
Resident Evil 4 is the second highest selling Resident Evil? Because
No.
I thought 5 was
Not
I think
anymore.
it was 5 and then 6.
Yeah, but it's considered the
And
best
then-
game in the series.
Then 6
Really?
highest selling, I believe. Yes.
I don't think
Yeah.
4 is the best.
It's,
I'm
it's
sorry.
considered.
I just
it's
don't.
considered the best.
I
in
feel
the
like
series.
4 brought
be
the
sorry.
series back.
I think 4 is
It's the same way.
dope. 4 is awesome. I love 4.
4 it was a good take for like I don't know, man, just the series in a different direction. It never really felt Resident Evil to me because it just it had parts there where it was scary and everything, but then once you're like you get Ashley, it's kind of like an escort mission, so it's not really it's not really terrifying like the other games were, at least to me.
Oh, we're
you
gonna
know.
we're gonna talk about Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, that we definitely.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, that's probably.
Okay,
gonna be-
okay.
That's
Sorry.
definitely gonna be a big part of the discussion.
What's the next topic?
But moving on to the next news topic.
EA is seemingly asking people if they want a Dead Space 2 or 3 remake.
No, thank you.
Yeah, they know that we do. Come on, they don't need
Yeah,
to ask
man.
that.
No, I'm good.
They being silly. They just want to.
Yeah, I'm good.
Chalk, they didn't ask
Chalk
you.
is good.
They didn't ask you.
No, they asked. I'm people. No. I'm
They
good.
don't have your vote?
Nope.
Damn.
So, after the positive reception of Dead Space remake, of course they're going to ask if you want 2 or 3. I'm surprised, actually, that they asked for 3 right away.
I've yet to play it. And
Yeah,
I'm dying.
they gotta
I gotta
get
I
working
gotta
on
play
it.
But, I mean, maybe. So, listen, right? Maybe the reason they put 3 there is because that's the one they need to improve the most.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking
Yes.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
They definitely do.
So, they might want to
Those
just...
microtransactions really killed a lot of
They had micros in that.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
Ooh.
geez.
Yeah, you don't remember that was a big deal. With
Oh, I
that
I
part
never-
three,
yeah, I
man.
never-
Nah, it was
To
big.
get
I never
a
played
get a
through.
good weapon, pay a little extra money, and
EA,
be
man.
good.
Oh, what a
Wow.
scumbag!
They EA'd it.
Well, I just knew it was 2 players. I never actually played that one, though.
Hold
It's
on.
fun. I'm not gonna lie. Me and Joel beat it online together. Had a great time. It's kind of like a hub world in a way. Like like there's a part in the game where in space and you can go to different places to do certain missions. And then yeah, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it's fun. But it's not. It doesn't have the hard elements the first 2 games had.
No.
It just doesn't. It's missing
Well-
a lot of the features. Like you know how you used to have plasma cutter,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
shoot the enemy's limbs off.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't a thing in the 3rd game. You just shoot the enemy until they're dead. and,
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
come on,
No
man.
limbs?
I also made the.
Yeah.
I like the
It's-
weapon thing. But it was
bullshit.
mostly weapons though. You could use also, and like the enemies, you're fighting humans and stuff. I was like, that's not really.
That's-
It was,
Yeah.
it was
That's
more like
another
Gears of
thing.
War. It
Did they Lost
Ah.
Planet it?
They kinda did.
A little
They-
bit.
right?
A little bit.
They did.
Yeah.
A little bit,
They
a little
ruined
bit.
it, yeah.
And part 2 wasn't the co-op.
But
one,
part
right?
3 has one of the best bosses ever, though. The final
Really?
bosses. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the final boss is insane.
But it was
Whoa.
a pain in the ass playing it single player. I'll say it.
Yeah.
From my experience, I only
Much
played it
better to
single.
play too.
Well, considering 2 was considered the best one,
My favorite one.
that's why they'd
Mhm.
asked to make that over. So
Oh, God.
people who love this one are gonna be like, okay, make the best one over again. Let's do it. And then they threw in 3 because they would probably
Fix-
want to fix it. And
they
then
wanna
wanna say,
get up
oh, we
to
want to
it,
get to
yeah.
4. We want to fix this franchise.
Fix 3,
And
and,
do it.
then you could talk about a 4.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, if they fix 3, because 3 ended on a crazy cliffhanger
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you bought the DLC for it. So it was like everybody's really looking forward to Dead Space 4 because
Oh,
it's going
really?
to be insane. So they could actually fix some stuff with 3 and then get us prepared for part 4, which I've been waiting on.
Imagine.
Yeah.
It's possible. Actually, it's a very, very smart thing to do.
Mm.
You're making money from the first one. Yeah,
Mm.
the best one's part 2.
Yeah.
That's a shoe-in. Do that shit over.
And they already
Fix
have.
3 brings people who didn't like 3 back to 3 and keep the
Mhm.
keep the co-op, and then gets people pumped for 4. That's
Yeah.
smart. It's very smart.
And they have a lot of resources from part 1 already. So
Mm-hmm.
you could just be like, put that here, change this a little bit.
And all the resources and research that they're going to use with combined with the profits from the first 3 remakes, they're going to be.
And then don't
good
change
shape.
3. Just kill the limbs, keep the limbs going. Keep
Yeah,
it-
bring,
then just
yeah,
maybe-
fix that. Yeah, fix
And then
that
just
shit.
maybe Chalk might play it.
Yeah.
No?
Nah.
Would any of you guys be down to play Dead Space 3 with me online?
I'll play it.
We have to get through 2.
I'll play it.
Okay.
I gotta rock
I'm
with.
down.
I gotta rock with 2, but I think you said
I'm
you want
definitely
to get
down. I'm
with
definitely
3.
Yeah,
down. Because
I'll
I've never
jump in
played. I never played a co-op.
Because you can
so-
still play it online. I have it on PS3 and the 360.
Nice.
Ah, sweet.
So you can probably find out for
I
$4.
got it also for both, huh?
Oh, you have it?
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say you probably find it $4 somewhere.
You can play it on the 360. You can play it online. Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
they actually
wow.
upgraded the the 360 version.
As long as you
Okay.
have your.
I'm
On
in.
the Xbox Series X. See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
dude.
I'm down then.
That's
As
Xbox
long,
for you.
yeah, I think as long as you have your Xbox Live thing still active,
It should
yeah,
still work.
Yeah, it'll work on your 360.
Sweet.
Come to
I
think
bought-
of it, I forgot to tell you guys I played Transformers War for Cybertron.
Oh,
Yes!
it's on there?
the other day.
Oh,
It's on there?
No, I have the.
Oh,
the-
okay. Did they fix it? They made it better?
Nah, it's just fun to play.
You can't play that on the new system. You have to play on the Xbox
Yeah, I
360.
played. I didn't try it on news. I just played on the 360
I don't think
because it
it'll
was
work
right there.
That game's the shit.
But yeah,
Love
sorry,
that game.
off topic.
Amazing.
Back to Dead
Yeah.
Space.
Well, I bought the remake, and it came with part 2. Obviously, it's not a remake of part 2, but it came with part 2. So I was wondering if I should play that one or wait for them to actually do this remake.
Nah, just play
No, you should definitely play it.
Yeah?
Play it. I'm not waiting. I didn't wait for no damn remake on 1, and I'm not waiting for
Well,
a
you
remake
played the
on 2.
original. You know
Play
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah, I'm not waiting.
play it.
I'm saying I'm playing a remake right now. So jumping back to that is gonna be like
Nah, it's the same shit.
Charlie Mack Jr. in the chat says Nightmare
Charlie.
Fuel. Yes, he knows. He knows. what's
Charlie
up.
Mack in the building.
Charlie Mack, tell me you ain't scared. You ain't scared.
Nightmare Fuel.
Actually, I want to see Charlie. Listen, you need to stream. I need to see you stream some horror games. That'd be pretty fun.
No.
All right.
I just want him to let out a little yelp when he gets scared.
Chuck don't do anything. Chuck don't
Like
get
a-
scared. Chuck don't scream or nothing.
I scream like a bitch.
Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
I scream.
I was screaming throughout.
I'll
this
pause
thing.
the game and be like,
Reggie called me Scooby Doo when I was playing that fucking game. What was it? With the game with the video camera.
oh, chill.
Fail frame.
Not Fatal Frame. No. The other shit. When you're
What
running
was
around
it?
with the,
Fall. No.
I forget.
Outlast. No.
Outlast.
Yes, Outlast. Yes, that game was scary as hell to me.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah, man. The third game is supposed to be coming out pretty soon. It's
Oh, really?
2 players on. Yeah, 2-player co-op.
Wow.
Eesh.
Raggy.
I think I can make it through part 1. Part 2, I saw people play. I didn't really care. But shut up.
Yeah, part two was good, but like after playing part 1 and DLC for the first one, it's like part 2 is like kind of like just slower.
Or Whistleblower, I think it was.
No, but that was the DLC.
Wasn't it in the
That's
forest?
the DLC to the first one. No,
Yeah,
the
the
second one. Yeah, that's what
It
Colt.
was the cult one. Yeah, that one is kind of like
Yeah, babies and stuff. It's weird.
Throwing babies at you.
Yo, throw
Wait, what?
babies, no. All right, so moving on to the next news. Let us know how you feel about if you want a Dead Space 2 or 3 remake after the first. So, let me get to the next thing on here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Oh, this. Oh,
I'm there.
jeez.
Okay. Nintendo Wii U time bomb is killing consoles if you don't use them regularly. Damn it, Nintendo!
That's crazy.
What are you trying to do to us?
Kill
They really
you.
what's
listen.
going on?
They really didn't like the Wii U. They really don't want it to exist. They want to wipe it off the face of the earth.
Damn.
So they sent out. See, because it just got recently updated, right? I think they put that in the system to kill it.
So if you don't play it,
Yeah, they said we're getting
It's
rid of the
gonna die.
store. So there's no store. We don't need this damn system no more. We're gonna put all the games on the Switch. Don't worry about it. Buy them again. I think that's what they're gonna do. So all right, here's the problem that they have. They're saying it's something with the what is it? Hold on, y'all. I gotta find it.
What's up, Hip Hop Dan?
Hip hop
in.
Dan in the building.
Yeah, they said unfortunately it's recently been discovered that leaving the Wii U unattended for too long can cause a brick of the console.
Damn.
Turning it into nothing more
You
than
guys
an
got to
oversight.
turn on mine, man. I'm sorry to cut you off, but you got to turn on mine. I got scared.
He wasn't done talking.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
he was
Yo,
still,
yo,
he's still
that was
reading
the
the
most
article. thing.
random interruption I've
I got
ever
scared.
heard.
That was
I
a
got
big
scared.
interruption.
I'm sorry.
Didn't even let him finish reading.
I got scared.
Yo.
I got scared.
Yo. Let's
It
continue.
could be something like an oversized paperweight. You may talk now. Sir.
Really? I cut you off right at the end.
Yes.
Boo.
Sorry.
Wow.
But nah, man, you guys got to turn on my Wii U. Make sure it
Nobody
works.
cares. We're not
Make-
turning it on.
Make sure it works. I
I'm
got
putting a
Xenoblade
foot-
Chronicles Cross, man.
We don't
I'm
even
putting
have
a
it.
foot to it. I'm stomping it out.
Jeez.
So it says it says
Jeez.
the error code 160-0103 is the code that you get when you turn it on and the data has been corrupted.
Oh.
And they said factory resets don't do anything.
Oh.
It doesn't fix it at all. It's something with the NAND memory in the system.
You don't know, man.
You don't know NAND.
I can't. Stop it. Stop
God
it.
damn it.
Stop it, guys.
You don't know NAND. So that's what it is. So if you don't turn it on, it's gonna get corrupted. Apparently, they don't know exactly what caused it, but if you turn it on to, I guess, give it some juice, it'll boost the memory up. But
Damn.
I say this: if you care about the Wii U, I don't know if you do, but if you do, turn it on, see if it still works. If it still works, find a way to hack it and back up your NAND. And that's the only way you can restore the system if something happens to it, because Nintendo is not going to, according to them right now, they're not going to fix it because there's nothing to fix it with.
I'm sure somebody out there will have a website
What,
with
to back it up?
with all the backup. Yeah, I'm sure that. I'm sure.
Well, no,
they're
it's
working
based on each system. You have to have your system's
on
name.
it. Ah, I see.
Yeah.
That's insane, man. Like,
I'm
who
sure-
would have
man.
thought? Like, if you don't play a system, they'll brick it. Like, it's like,
A system that you own, that you
right?
paid for.
You think that would be an Xbox thing?
It's almost like the more time goes by, like it's like
With-
you don't really own anything anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like shit just disappears.
I
Well, it's
understand
messed up.
digital content, but you're
Well, it's messed
freaking-
up that they're taking the store away, and at the same time, people are going on to download those games, and their systems are broken.
That's crazy.
Man,
What's up, Heavy Metal in the chat?
heavy metal.
in the chat.
Yo.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Audio listeners, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we had to. I mean,
But
you
that's
know
what we
this
do.
thing.
That's what we do in
Heavy metal. Anytime heavy metal shows up in the chat, even if he shows up on Fighter Fridays, I do the whole thing by myself. I'm like, so, you know what I'm saying? So, gotta do it.
The kill.
Started losing my voice. And I was just like, there you
That's
go.
what
man.
happens. So, Reggie, I know you just recently made a bunch of videos on, what's available in the store and what to get before they shut
Right.
it down. So I'm assuming that your Nintendo Wii U works still.
You'd be wrong because I do not own a Nintendo Wii U. That was the system I skipped out on.
Oh, really?
I actually wanted to get one because I know it plays Wii games slightly better than the regular Wii. But now hearing this news, I'm gonna move right past it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy.
Yeah,
I don't have one. I'm not gonna buy one.
Yeah, I mean the Wii U is kind of a weird system because they didn't really need to make it. You know, it's pretty much what they wanted the Wii to be, but I guess at the time they couldn't do it. So it's a really weird system. You know,
It's the prototype.
It's pretty much the prototype. Yeah,
it's
for
the,
the
it's
Switch.
the systems you see on the table when you see about 12 systems, and they say this is what it could have looked like, and they said, "Hey, try it out."
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
Would you be pissed if you turned on your Wii U and it was just destroyed?
Yeah, definitely, man. You know, that's what I be talking about though. Like they have the ability to brick these systems. It's like they want you to start it up like a car every now and then. Like you can't leave the car not started for a while, whatever. Like you got to keep turning it on so you don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
They want you to do that with their system or whatever like that. So it's like, dude, come on, man. Like
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
I don't even know what to say.
I
That's
think losing-
insane to hear that to me. Like if you turn on your system, it's gonna be bricked because you haven't played it in a long time. You know, what if you were in the hospital or something or in a coma and you wake up and you can't wait to play your Wii U and all of a sudden it's bricked, you know, and it's like
He's like, maybe you won't remember having it at all.
yeah, maybe you won't.
All your memories are wiped,
Well,
including
maybe
your
you shouldn't have
brain.
gone comatose in the first place.
Damn.
I think that's what Nintendo secretly wants to do. I think they want to kill the Wii U.
But listen, this never
Yeah.
happened with
Forget
any.
that never happened.
This never happened with any other system, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
You can
But
turn
they're
on-
gonna try it. I don't think it'll go over well with people. So you know, they may back down. Who knows?
Nintendo ain't backing down for nothing.
Nope. They won't offer cloud saves. They won't do nothing for you. They won't do a damn thing.
They don't care
Yep.
at all.
Buy it again.
I mean, the Virtual Boy still works.
Every
That's
system,
wild.
every system still works.
Every failed Nintendo console works.
Yeah,
Except for the Wii U.
my freaking red light Xbox still works sometimes.
Oh, hey. Wow.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Yeah, Mike, exactly like the iPhones and how they the batteries start.
Oh, dude, yeah, my
Degrading.
Oh,
my
man.
battery got huge in my iPhone 3G
Oh,
Oh,
or
really?
3GS. Yeah, I looked at it, the back was popping off. I was like, dude, I gotta get this battery out of here. It's gonna explode. The same thing happened with my PSP. I looked, remember I showed you.
oh yeah.
I was like,
the
damn, the
inflated
battery is getting kind of fat. I gotta get
Yeah.
this out of here. I gotta
Yeah.
order another battery now because
Let
I
it
can't
break.
use it. Can you plug it in? I think I can just plug it in. No, I think I need a battery.
If it's a
You gotta
battery,
replace it.
if it's a battery issue, man, I hope
Gotta-
that doesn't happen with the Switch.
it happens with everything lithium, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen with all these controllers that have the battery built in. They're gonna
Yep.
start exploding.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't already.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
PlayStation controllers, they have the battery built in.
Oh,
So maybe it's conditioned so it doesn't do that because it's built into it. But for removable batteries, they got huge.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a difference the way they do it. Because I haven't seen any controller just sit there and explode. Hopefully that doesn't
Yeah.
start
Knock
happening.
on wood.
Not yet. No, I'm
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. But listen, I can still turn on my Nintendo, my NES. I can still turn on my Sega Master System. Atari still work.
ColecoVision.
Nintendo should be ashamed of themselves. That's all I'm
my
saying.
Dreamcast still works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Dreamcast is supposed to have problems with the laser and all that. That still works.
Still works.
Yeah.
Nintendo's like, yeah, keep talking. We'll make you disappear.
They're like, wait, we got a new system coming out. We're going to get rid of all of them.
Yeah.
So if you don't see us next week, guys, you know Nintendo got rid of us.
Yep. Cease and desist. So we,
No,
we
cease
got-
and desist. They gonna make us disappear.
That's what it means. That's what it means. Take it down. But yeah, guys, let us know if that bothers you, if the Wii U is gonna blow up. No, it's not gonna blow up. If you lose all your info and you can't play it no more. Let us know how that makes you feel. They did it on purpose, man. I'm telling you.
No kidding.
Oh, I don't even have to look at nothing for this because this is gonna be you guys
Oh
next.
man,
So-
this is exciting
Yeah,
news,
buddy.
Bandai Namco announces Dragon Ball Z Budokai
Tenkaichi.
Tenkaichi 4.
Listen, I can read it to myself.
Tenkaichi.
When I'm reading it to y'all, it gets a little hard. Tenkaichi 4. Yeah, they didn't say it was 4 yet, but we're assuming that it's 4.
He said
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Budokai.
Budokai.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah.
I saw the trailer. It was a shock.
Yeah.
Like they said, okay, here's the old thing. Everybody thought they were getting like a collection.
Mhm.
Like, oh, okay, they're showing us this old Dragon Ball because everybody's used to the new Dragon Ball fighters.
Yeah.
But they showed that, and then it changed
Yep.
into the new graphics, and of course they
Yo.
showed his new blue hair. So you're like, oh, this has got to be new now.
Yeah,
So they did it. They teased people the right way.
Yeah.
Like I saw people's reaction who cared. I mean, me, I didn't play those, but 15 years ago was when the last one came out.
Yup.
So a lot of people played that when they were maybe like 5 or 6 or whatever, and they're like 20 something now, and then they see that and the memories that brings back.
Hell yeah.
That's why they're excited for this.
Yep.
Hell
And
yeah.
apparently, I'm gonna send it to y'all because y'all played it. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I honestly like it wasn't what I was looking for because I want a Fighter Z sequel,
A lot
but
of people were waiting.
this is going to be fire.
Mm.
Like the way it looks, and I'm sure they're gonna change up a little bit of the play mechanics, and in-game transformations are going to be back.
That's the thing. It's like, you start playing the Xenoverse games, right? They have in-game transformations as well, but
A lot of people like
you can't be
that one better than.
like Goku Blue is a different character than Goku who could do his 3 Super Saiyan transformations, and that's like, and then you have freaking Ultra Instinct is a different character. Hopefully, with this one with Tenkaichi 4, they kind of make it just Goku who could transform into all those different forms. They made it work. They made it work.
If you can pay for those season passes, that gives you the opportunity to turn into those guys. They're gonna figure that
honestly,
out.
no, I think I'm hoping because if I have to pay
Oh, you will.
to go like
will.
Ultra Instinct,
Oh yeah.
that's
Nah.
ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's gonna be the new age.
They're gonna have it. No, it should
yeah,
be.
but yeah,
they're
you're
gonna have
probably
it
not
in
right.
game
Not
because
wrong.
this is the Super Tenkaichi. When it stopped, it's never included any Super Dragon Ball Super content. So I think they're gonna give us a lot of it from
It should be from
the jump. I would assume.
But
It
should have
should
that
cover
story
from
mode in it,
Dragon
right?
Ball through Super.
But don't they have? Didn't they do that 3 times over? And people got pissed because they kept doing the same story over and over and over.
Didn't they? I mean,
Not with Tenkaichi. They've never went to Super yet.
Right. Well,
It's
I
never
know,
been-
it wasn't out. Super
Yeah.
wasn't out
Yeah.
then. But I'm saying like they
But-
started doing it over and over and over.
but it's the same issue. It's just like Kakarot. It's like retelling the same story we already know.
Mm.
But I'll take this. This might be a little bit more detailed, and it looks. I don't know. I just got excited when I saw
To
it.
that regard about the story, I hope it's not a convoluted story mode. I hope it's brief. I hope it's like a couple of fights within each freaking arc that you go through. You don't have to make it really, really long. It
I was
was
thinking people are hoping that it's more like the old one, like how that series is.
mhm.
So hopefully it doesn't have all the DLC like packaged in. But I mean, this is a different era in gaming. So
Yeah.
I hope it's
possible.
faster because I played Tenkaichi 3 a few years ago, and that was after Xenoverse 2.
is that
And
PS3 last time?
It was on the Wii. I played.
No,
on
no,
Might
no.
have been
Tenkaichi.
Tenkaichi was on the Wii.
It was on a Wii.
Yes,
the
Tenkaichi
last
2
one I
and
played
3.
was on PS2, I think.
Okay.
The last time you played was
The
on.
last Tenkaichi I played was on PS2.
Yeah, mine was on the Wii.
15 years. Time flies.
Yeah, and it was slow, and it was low. I'm like, it's got the combos. The fighting system is great. The beam battle system across all Dragon Ball games. The way the beam battle tug of war thing, they do it best in the Tenkaichi series. They do
might try it
transformation
out.
best. 3D fighting, they do it best in the Tenkaichi series. So I'm
I might
looking
try it
forward
out.
to
It definitely looks cool.
I don't-
Reggie, have you played any of them?
I played the third one years ago on the Wii of all systems.
that.
It was cool. I mean, it definitely fulfilled the lore of Dragon Ball Z. I mean, they pretty much had everything in that game, but didn't really get into it too much. The only Dragon Ball game I've gotten into really is probably Dragon Ball Legends on the PS1 and Dragon Ball Fighters.
I remember that.
Dragon Ball Fighters, I feel for me, it's like the best Dragon Ball game ever because it's a 2D Dragon Ball game that plays super fast.
Yep.
You know, there was that one called a Dragon Ball Z Battle 22 or something like that. It had
Ultimate
like
Battle
really cool looking,
22?
yeah, it had these good looking
PlayStation?
sprites, but it was the way the game was so
Terrible.
messed up and slow. It's like,
Yeah,
shit, what is
terrible
this?
game. Terrible
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Ultimate Battle 22. Yes, terrible. Terrible. game.
Horrible. Ugh.
Ugh.
I just want
Never
Dragon
again.
Ball Z sagas, man. Give me sagas.
And I'll tell you right now, though, even with the Tenkaichi series, the motion controls was even best. Like they did motion controls.
No.
Let me talk about motion
That's
controls.
not.
Xenoverse 2 had motion controls,
Chat, y'all don't care
and that
about
was okay. But Budokai Tenkaichi 3, the motion controls the best. you
Hopefully
know?
they never bring that back.
When you do like this, it starts the animation, Ray.
No,
and then you
thank
do
you.
like this, and then the fireball goes. You have to
No.
do a whole motion
Nah.
in Xenoverse 2
No.
before the move comes out.
No.
Put it in a
thank
mini
you.
game. No,
You
I
know?
don't want that.
Like, if I want to throw a spirit bomb, I got to go like this
No,
first, and
no,
then I got to
thank
go like that to throw it. I don't want to go like this,
Relax.
and then the spirit ball leaves. I got to go like
Relax-
this.
relax
and then
over there.
What spirit bowl?
Spirit bomb, spirit bomb, spirit bomb.
But you're talking because you're a child who actually used to go outside. So you know what I'm saying? So you'd be into that. Kids today,
You guys,
not so much. I'm just saying.
I want to hold the ball in my hand and just
Whoa,
throw
whoa,
the spirit, the spirit bomb, spirit bomb.
Whoa.
The spirit
Relax.
ball.
Whoa.
Reggie, what you?
do you guys remember the forgotten Dragon Ball game called Super Dragon Ball Z for PS2?
No.
No, I never played
Is
it.
it split screen?
No, it was
No?
like a 2D Dragon Ball game with 2D with 3D sidestepping. It was made by the people who made the original Street Fighter 2, I think. I'm looking at it right now.
What
It
is
was
it
the
called
first
again?
game to have a Super Dragon Ball Z. It was the first game to have Metal Frieza in it as a playable character.
Interesting.
And it wasn't for Super Nintendo.
It was only for PS2.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Super Dragon Ball. Yeah, it's called the Forgotten Dragon Ball game because I guess
Wow.
nobody bought it.
No, I
Let me-
don't
let me
know.
pull
I
it
gotta
up.
look that up.
Ooh, I
Forgotten
got it
Dragon Ball
right
game
here.
Is Al's Kid in Miracle World. That's the Forgotten Dragon Ball. game.
Dragon Power.
I
was the
forgot. I'm saying.
Dragon
I
Dragon
just-
Power NES.
I just found out that Al's Kid was supposed to be
It
good.
was supposed
Is
to
this
be.
it?
Wow, look at that. It looks good.
Looks very good.
Is this it, Reggie?
Is that it?
Does
Yeah.
it have in-game transformations though?
I wonder.
That looks pretty good.
Doesn't
though.
look bad.
That doesn't look terrible.
Because I just remember the Super
PS2.
Nintendo one.
Piccolo couldn't hit him once.
Nah, this is true to life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you could transform. Yeah, during the battles and stuff.
Wow.
That kick though, that was a stiff ass drop kick. There you
Hey,
go.
one hit.
There you go. Oh,
Oh.
Damn, Piccolo.
There's been
That looks
so
pretty good.
many Dragon
Looks
Ball
good, though.
games, man.
Looks very smooth.
that was very clean for PS2.
I had to make sure I own that one.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Those
Before it
look
goes
good.
up in price.
I will now. The
Yeah,
Reggie
right.
effect
Yeah,
is because you
if
mentioned it.
if I talk about a game,
Now we
everybody
just-
wants it all of a sudden.
Wow.
It's been
Wow.
coined the Reggie effect.
The price is going up as we speak. Let me stop.
Chuck, did you play Kakarot yet?
No.
Damn. All right.
All right, guys. So let us know how you feel about Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I had to get
Good
the
job,
I had
good
to
job.
breathe it out. Tenkaichi. It's a long word, man.
There's room for it.
Wow.
But yeah, let us know how you feel about it.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Heck yeah, man.
That was the news.
Gonna
Yes.
take a little bit of a bathroom break.
How's
It's
yes?
time to get your drinks and take a break. We'll be back
Yeah.
right after these short messages. Now, we don't have any
Oh
commercials.
yeah, take a little break. All right.
Taking a little break, y'all.
Get another piece of fried chicken.
If you got to get something to eat real quick, go right ahead.
Well, now's the time.
Yep. We'll be right back, y'all.
Absolutely. And while we're in the break, I think it's a great time for me to remind everybody who are first-time listeners and or watchers and those who have been watching and listening for a while who may have forgotten the announcement in the beginning of the podcast. We have the Level 857 monthly game giveaway live happening right now at 857ent.com/giveaway. Sign in. Once you sign in, you have a chance to win, but you're going to have to really, there's a lot of ways to enter. So I encourage you to enter using as many ways to enter in that widget as you possibly can, so you can win yourself a free game in the beginning of next month during the first podcast when we announce the winner. Also going to be announced on social media. But that's going to be after I make contact with the winner, because then I can just choose another winner if I can't make contact. So, but it hasn't happened yet, so don't worry about that. Sign up for the Level 857 monthly game giveaway. Who's going to win? It was Retro Mania Wrestling last month. What's it going to be this month?
I don't know, man.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see. We got so many codes. So many codes to give out. It's insane.
We got codes.
That's the way
We
it's,
got codes.
that's the way it's, so, and it's crazy. Too many RPGs. I've never.
All these gamer pros.
Yes.
Gamer pros. Sorry.
It's about time. 857, level 857 gives back to the people.
I'm gonna play Kakarot. I'm sorry.
Play Kakarot.
I scooped it because I saw it for $20, bro.
G.I. Joe, yes, bizarre G.I. Joe. Not to cut you off, Chalk, but G.I. Joe is one of the games offered in the level 857 monthly game giveaway. Yes.
Yeah, they're
One one thing they should do for Budokai Tenkaichi 4,
Yes.
online gameplay where you can do raids, like 4 or 5 other people.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and you play like a boss raid.
Can they still hear you guys?
Yeah, they can still hear us.
Yep.
So yeah,
Okay.
they should do like a 4 or 5 player boss raid.
Yeah.
And then like you take Goku, Vegeta, Broly, Gohan, Piccolo, and you go up against Majin Buu, Dabura, and somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
That would be pretty
that
cool.
would be
Well, this is the thing about
sick.
Tenkaichi series. It was always one-on-one battles. You could have like
One-on-one?
you could have a team of people like 3-on-3, but you tag them in.
Oh,
They were never on screen at the same time like the Xenoverse series.
Yeah, they gotta redo that.
So I'm hoping that they could have multiple characters fighting at the same time.
They gotta share the action around a little bit.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I
Absolutely.
mean one person per console because split screen would be way too hectic. And
Yeah.
they wouldn't be able to keep 60 frames per second. I know that's super important to you.
That is super important. They would not be able to do it. They would not be able. I don't know. Maybe the Series X might be able to handle it.
I mean, it would.
Not the
'cause
Series S, but the Series X might be able to
because
handle
it's a superior console, but you know what I'm saying.
it. Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll see though. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm excited for that.
Very happy. I
Oh
feel
wow!
like
So Super Dragon Ball is only $20.
that's it.
That's up right now.
For now, you might as well
Tonight.
cop it.
It's $20 tonight.
Well, just for tonight, it will be.
Cop it before they hear the podcast. And whoever owns that's gonna be like, oh no.
Tomorrow's gonna be $200.
For real, man. For real. All right, guys. I think we might be back.
No.
Guess who's
Because
back?
no, I guess not. I guess not.
Back again.
But play Kakarot though, Chalk man. Yeah.
All right, we're back.
We're back. Now, every time I say Kakarot, I was like, oh,
Waiting on Reggie.
we're just here.
His camera's not on.
Oh, his camera's not on. Oh,
Jesus.
well,
Oh,
they,
snap.
they know what he looks like.
There it is.
They know
Maui's
what
back. All right, we're back.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Kakarot.
All right, might as well go into the main topic.
Time for the
Oh,
main
yeah.
topics, y'all.
Hells yes.
All right. Are remakes good or bad for the gaming industry?
Tough question.
Now I'm gonna answer it right now for you. It's all right. Not bad. All right. So now next
Tough
topic.
question.
That was a good main topic. That was a
Yeah, I
good
know. We got into the nitty gritty of it
Yeah,
all.
for real.
All right. So Chad, how you like that? All right. So remakes. A lot of people are iffy about remakes because, same with movies. The originality is gone pretty much from anything entertainment wise right now. So people want original titles. They want new memories. They want to make, they want things to be new. But,
Mhm.
These games are about making money. And when you have a franchise and you have a title and you have a story that's already known to be good, making a remake is an easy cash out.
Mhm.
So a lot of these companies are like, oh, people are accepting these, people are buying them. They're outselling the originals most of the time now.
Crazy.
So it's like, why don't we come out with something that's already invested and we already have the story, we already have the characters, we already have the design. And I mean, budget-wise, it's still going to cost them a lot. Depends on what they're doing. So the difference between a remake and a remaster. So a remake is when they take everything from the game and do it over from scratch. And a remaster is if they improve the game based on the old game that it was. So they make it run smoother and they add a few things here and there, but they don't really go from the ground up. They use the same basic mechanics of the game.
Mhm.
So, how do you guys feel about the state that we're in now with a ton of remakes and remasters coming out?
I'm cool with it.
All right, guys.
Nah, but like for example, the Resident Evil series, like
Mhm.
seeing Resident Evil, the first one be remade a couple of times.
Mhm.
The remake for the second one, I haven't played the remake for the third, but
Awesome.
the updates are awesome, and I like the way it plays. Like the tank controls are gone, it plays better, looks better, and they added a couple extra things. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
If it comes to like enhancing the game, obviously like Resident Evil 1 remake was awesome. 2 was incredible. I like 3 a lot, even though I got a little flack. But I don't think 4 was ever necessary, even though it looks pretty fucking awesome too. But same thing with the Dead Space remake. It's like if the original people had a certain vision for the game that they couldn't do on like, inferior hardware and they want to come out again and improve their vision, I have no problem with that. But if they're doing it as like a cash grab and like 4 was such a, everyone considers Resident Evil 4 a masterpiece. I don't think that should have been touched. To be honest, I honestly don't think it should have been touched.
No, it wasn't necessary.
And it could be better. It probably is better than the original, but it's like, why don't you go back to like games that really need it, that are fucking hideous?
Code
to look at?
Veronica?
Why don't you take games?
Yeah, tank control games are
Yeah.
ones that probably need to be remade for a modern audience, I would say.
Absolutely.
Because tank controls today, I mean, I love them, but they're not for everybody. Let's be honest. So a lot of the new gamers of today they're not. I don't think they're hardcore enough to really go with tank controls. So I really felt like Code Veronica should have been made before Resident Evil 4
Hell yeah.
was touched, because Resident Evil 4, even though it's not my favorite game in the series, it's a good game. It didn't need to be touched. I mean, it has some terrifying moments that I'll never forget. The chainsaw, the freaking being locked with that monster in that cellar that was
That
like
dungeon
you
or
shoot him.
whatever. Yeah.
It's like a dungeon or something. You have to
Yeah.
freeze them to attack. That was terrifying for me the first time. So I'll never forget playing Resident Evil 4 for the first time. But I think they need to target games that need to be remade. Not games that are considered. Well, I don't know. It really depends. As time goes on, it might be time to remake some stuff. For a new audience, and maybe that's the way things just go.
Yeah, look
we might get
Like Techno Cop.
Yeah.
That needs a remake.
that needs a remake.
Jedi Run, man. I saw that, man. That was good.
Techno Cop.
That does definitely needs a remake.
Mike Herman has a question. I think it's along the lines of what Reggie was saying. Is it okay to make the originals make it so good that it makes the originals never worth playing if the remake is done right?
I don't think that's a thing.
No.
It will never make the old ones obsolete. Because the reason why those games are good to us is because of nostalgia.
Right.
And you're not going to ever take those memories away from the people who played them. The new ones
And a
will
good
never
example
give you that back.
is Resident Evil 3 remake versus the original Resident Evil. I
Right.
played the remake, and Eric, you should still play it. But I'm so happy that the original game is here, because I feel like they dropped the ball on Resident Evil 3 remake. They could have expanded that game so much; it could have been great, but they did half measures with it. So my go-to game is the original, which I played a couple of days ago. I could have played Resident Evil 3 remake, but I said, you know what, I'm going to play the original, and I did it for you too, Sticks, because I know you haven't played all the way through it yet. So I did that
have
for you.
played through it already.
Not online,
You didn't
not
beat-
during a live stream.
Lying ass.
It only counts
No, I
during a
played
live
the
stream.
original. I played the original. And
All the way through in a live stream.
See, I never played the original.
I played the original. I played the original Resident Evil 3.
I
like
haven't.
the remake better because of the pacing, and I know they cut some stuff. There was some scenes. There was some areas they cut out.
The
And I
clock
think-
tower, man, that was the most essential scenes in that game, and
Yeah.
I do agree with what Reggie's saying though, because like in part 3, it should. I like the way it looks so much that I wanted that to be a longer and bigger game, because I like the atmosphere. I like the stores being like, you can go into stores on the street and stuff like that, getting chased.
Well, as an
going through
improvement,
it just looked.
they should have
The
done that.
atmosphere was so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I hated in that game was when you went and you got face fucked by those insects.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
I
that's
was,
so
like,
good.
I was like, dude, that was so forced. Like, you perverted ass motherfuckers.
They
But,
added
like,
new stuff.
No,
They
as
had to add
somebody
new stuff.
as somebody that hasn't played the original and just beat Resident Evil 3 remake,
Mhm.
to give a positive spin to remakes, that actually gets me excited to try and play the original. Now I actually want to see the
Okay.
difference. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
If you like it, then you kind of want to do the research and see like where it came
Yeah.
from and see what the differences are. Because I hear what everybody else is saying,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, I wish it was this." I played it. I love the game. I thought it was great.
And that's what most people
You know
who
what I mean?
pick
Like-
it up for the first time are going to say.
Right.
Yeah,
so-
I think I was more harder on it because I played the original and I saw the potential it had in it. Because
makes sense.
you guys noticed Resident Evil 3 was called Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Right.
Yep.
Now there's a reason for that. They took Nemesis' name out of the remake, and now you can understand why if you played the original.
Mhm.
They couldn't implement Nemesis probably how they wanted to. There was a choice system in the first game where you would get into these tight situations with Nemesis or just other events in general that was made the game very tense. And random encounters with Nemesis in the new game could have made it feel broken. I don't know, because he's pretty much scripted when he comes out in the new remake.
Yep.
In the original game, he could come out randomly. You'll be standing there looking at something, you'll just hear him growl.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, he's in the area and you don't know where he's going to come from. That was
Wow.
terrifying to me because Nemesis is so agile.
That's true.
I actually got tore up by him last time I played the game. He's so agile, like he can just move way better than you, and he grabs you, and he's almost a rat if you don't have enough health or know how to dodge him. So it was terrifying. I think the terrifying thing about the old school Resident Evil games was definitely like you were stiff. The movement
Yeah.
your character, you didn't have full control of your character. It was very stiff.
Right.
So the newer games you have better control, so you're able to dodge a lot of stuff. And maybe that's why I don't know they couldn't do what they wanted. I don't know. It's all over the place. But
It's
yeah,
fun. It's funny when it comes to like, getting chased in those games and they're so stiff. It's like, can I jump over a fucking couch just to escape this guy?
Nope,
Yeah.
gotta run
Jump
around
over
it.
a couch.
Nope, gotta run around it.
Please, it's like,
Oh,
do I have to
nah.
walk like this? Like
No
I
dodge, no
can
nothing.
get out of the way. He can move just fine.
No quick
But
turnaround.
I can't.
They can't jump over the couch. You can't jump
Oh
over
shit, he's coming to kill me. Hold up.
It's not a thing.
Typewriter room,
Like,
man.
the
The
fuck
typewriter
out
room.
of it.
The couch isn't really there. It's just a picture.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a thing.
That's why you can't do it.
It's not a thing. What couch?
It's like you run into a green screen constantly. But I
Running into
think
a green screen.
the way to make if you're doing a remake, it's a positive thing if you are changing a mechanic in the game that was busted back in the day, like the tank controls, or obviously graphics and effects stuff like that. Obviously, that's going to be better. And this is the only medium that you can do that in. Really, I mean, in movies when they remake it, it loses some of the quality because you're not really enhancing anything from an old movie.
It's the magic. You gotta get the magic.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
magic's the whole point.
I mean, sometimes you'd like to see, like, let's say, like Ghostbusters when they're shooting the proton rockets. I mean, obviously they can make that look better now. If they can improve that in the original thing,
No,
that
I
would
want
be
that.
cool.
I want that the same.
Yeah, you can't
Give me
remake
that
that.
same. Give me that
Shut up.
cartoony ass.
Listen,
little-
it wouldn't change the movie to a certain extent. I mean, we're going to Star Wars territory also when they fixed some of the effects. I understand. Yes, sometimes you just want it to be exactly the same. But I'm saying if they did something like how they did Psycho, speaking of Psycho because of Resident Evil Code Veronica, but when they did Psycho over as a movie, scene by scene, there's no reason to do something like that. There's no reason to do a remake like that when you're acting in a movie with the same camera angles, same acting. There's no reason to make it over again because there's nothing you'll improve.
Just watch the original at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
But,
But games don't do that.
Well, to go to your point, what you were saying, if you're gonna change something from if you're gonna make a remake, change something from the original that was like
That was
improve
broken,
something.
Yeah.
So,
But some people don't like that either.
but to give you an example of something that's positive with the remake done right was the Dead Space remake that just came out.
Yeah.
That got rave reviews because what they did was they not only improved it graphically, but they took boring parts that were like redundant and just didn't make sense from the first game, and then they added stuff to it.
Probably 'cause
they took it
couldn't
away.
Do
like,
it in the old game.
some quick time events they got rid of, and then it would add like a side mission or add like a different, a
Plus, when the
completely
game-
different thing.
Plus, when a game needs atmosphere and stuff like that, you could do that much better now.
Yeah.
So a game like that,
It's kind of like
It's gonna do
while I'm doing this, I might as well.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what it kind of basically is for
Yeah.
like a Dead Space because graphically it didn't need anything obviously.
No.
But
like you
while
said,
you're
their
there,
books,
you might as well.
They improved it. Yeah.
touch
But
it
I'm saying
up.
they have their books. They know what
Yeah.
they were trying to make.
Exactly.
And
Right.
if they said, "Damn, we just can't do this,"
Right,
until
right.
now, then I see why they would do something because it looked good. That space looked great,
Right.
even when you play it now.
It's not even that old, man.
I mean, it is. It's a generation. It's a
10
couple of
years
generations.
It's not that
couple
old.
of generations.
And I was
For a
surprised
remake.
how good it fucking
Still looked good.
It
yes.
looked
Still holds
really
up.
good.
So we prefer them to take something from like PlayStation and Saturn,
Right.
Yeah.
broken looking games.
I was
Right.
just about to say,
Nintendo 64,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Right.
Make those look way better because those look like garbage.
like
Yeah.
there's like maybe a handful of games I could still play that have the ugly polygon treatment,
yeah.
and like that I could still get through. Like obviously my favorite game, Shining Force 3,
Right.
I could still play because it's the best game I've ever played. It's so
But that's in
awesome.
need of a
But to
remake.
think
It is.
that this
Oh, it
even
is.
dream of a remake for that game is just insane. It's
Yeah.
insane. Like Burning Rangers.
Yep.
You know how ugly that looks now?
Panzer Dragon
With
Saga.
fire? Now imagine remade fire and cartoony graphics.
yeah.
Oh,
Like
cel-shaded, yeah.
Valkyria Chronicles type
Ooh,
graphics with
yeah.
actual fire. That'd be
Ooh.
insane.
No,
Those
those would be great.
those games
Um,
need it.
Eric, have you played the Shining Force 3 extra chapters, like the translations they made?
All of them.
Okay, good. Because it's the full game, pretty much. We didn't get the full game fully
Yeah,
in
we
America.
got
but-
we got one,
The
and they
premium disc.
no,
talking about the-
no, just
they had
scenario
two-
two.
Oh, the scenarios.
Oh
Scenario-
yes. Oh, those.
Scenario
yeah.
2, Scenario 3 were translated, and then they did the
Oh, we played
premium.
those. Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
premium disc was
The bonus content.
they had the bonus stuff, bosses from part 1, part 2, and
That was awesome.
none of that ever came.
But
here.
that stuff needs to be remade
That's like
or even remastered. You take a remaster.
Reggie,
I'm still gonna improve on
This
this.
thing's the
Reggie,
Mm.
Jedi
Yes.
Run would like to wants to know if you want to see a remake of Steambot Chronicles.
No, I'd rather see a sequel. To be honest with you,
Okay.
I'm more of a sequel person because Steambot Chronicles. Yeah, a lot of you guys know that's one of my favorite games of all time. It's so much fun. It's hilarious. The dialogue, the voice acting. It's a great game.
Yeah.
But as far as a remake for it, I just would rather see something as far as moving the series on. A sequel. But to be honest with you, if they were going to make a sequel to the game, they would have to do some kind of remake or remaster of the first game to get interest back into it, so they know that people are interested into it before they start a sequel. That's what they'll do with a lot of games these days. If they bring series back, they'll try to see if someone liked the first game or they could make some money off of it or something like that. So
Interesting.
Was what they did with what was it? Sega Ages. What they did the Golden Axe. Was that a remake?
I don't know.
Dude, that was a D-make, man. That was horrible.
Sound like a shit make.
That's a good representation.
Crap make.
That's a good representation of doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, man, that was on the Sega Ages classics that we got in America. And I was like, dude,
Cash grab.
How can you do that?
Pretty much all of those were bad.
They took sprites
To
and
Golden Axe.
turned them to ugly polygons. Like, terrible.
Yeah, that Outrun, like all those. Were
I
pretty
just
bad.
hope that Resident Evil 4 remake and Last of Us Part 1 remake aren't the beginnings of trends. I don't want to see unnecessary
it's been
games.
a trend.
Yeah, it's been.
It's been a trend.
You mean
this
like
year alone?
Too late.
You mean that rumor of Horizon, the first one's gonna be remade? Like stop
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
stop
Why?
it, stop it, stop
For
it.
what?
Well, already
Stop
this
it.
year alone is already 7 remakes coming out this year.
It's like if a
Two
game
of
has a
them already
remaster, there should be a rule. If a game has a remaster, it shouldn't get a remake. It's like
Like I said, it depends on their vision.
And
And
also,
also movies and stuff.
I heard they're gonna remake God of War.
yeah.
no.
If they have,
Read rumors.
if part of a remake or a vision for a game that is awesome, and you're like, why are you coming out with this? If they're adding co-op or something like that, I support the fuck out of that. You
Well-
take something single. If you come out, if they go like tomorrow, Resident Evil 1's gonna be remade again, I'd be like, God damn it, why are you doing it? But Jill and Chris could be selectable 2-player at the same time, split screen. I'd be like, all right, let's do it.
All right.
I'll shut
right.
my mouth in seconds.
You're
Okay.
adding
I'll
in
give you-
something different.
I'll give you a thing about like what you call it? What is it? Last of Us. So a lot of I don't agree with them coming out with it so fast when there's a remaster and there's it wasn't super long ago. But I'll give you a reason why they probably did it this way, because for people who don't play games and they have the show coming out and it's a totally different audience. Plus, there's a whole generation of people who were maybe too young to play it at the time. Also, they're trying to hit that, and I know why they would have it out for the new system to have it. Because they're still in the process of making newer games for the PS5 that take advantage of it. But if they had a reason for doing it because they couldn't get some stuff in, I mean, listen, if they did it the right way, it would have had this play mechanics from part 2. But a lot of people would say, but that wasn't what part 1 was, and you changed it. Now we're mad. You know how it goes.
Yeah, of course.
So they did it the same way. But that's the reason why, because a lot of people who never even heard of The Last of Us are like, this show is so good, I want to try out the game. And they see the new one out. I'm surprised they don't have a sale on it. But they see the new one out. They're getting their money.
I'm surprised they didn't change their
That's
faces.
true.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I'm very surprised.
I
they
thought
didn't
they
change
were
their
going to put
faces.
the new faces in it,
Yeah.
like they did with
Oh, the
Spider-Man.
skin.
Yeah.
Like they did with Spider-Man and tried to make him look more like the new
Which
Tom
was
Holland
stupid.
Parker. Yeah, yeah.
Really dumb.
But yeah, that's a shock. But it's working for them. It's actually it is selling because a lot of people didn't know about it, and they're not going to go back and buy the one from 10 years ago. Not new people who never played it, never heard of it.
Right.
So they want to see a newer version. Of
Are you guys enjoying the new series of Last of Us?
I love it.
I like it.
yes.
Love it.
How could
Yeah.
you not?
Yeah.
Acting.
It's all right. It's decent.
All right, Reggie, it's been fun.
Yeah.
We're running out of time today. We will be so happy to have you back on. Whatever you feel like, just let us know. But at this moment, we have to part ways.
Damn.
That's how it is, man. I get it, man.
Nah, I just finished the Last of Us Part 1, and I wish I would have watched the show first.
Yeah, I
Really?
told you should have watched the show
I
first.
should have watched the show first.
But I mean, it's season finale next week, so
I think it's the other way around. I think you should have played the game and then watched the show.
Yeah.
That's what we
But,
said.
I mean,
I'm doing that, but I'm not enjoying the show as much as I enjoyed
well,
the
you
game.
just played
Really?
the game.
yeah,
You just played
maybe
the
because
game.
maybe it's because you just played the game.
yeah. I
But you
literally,
game-
yeah, I literally just finished it like today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a
I
10-year
beat the game
gap.
like 3 years ago on a live stream, and now watching the series. I loved the first episode. I thought it was well done and expanded on how the game portrayed that whole scene.
Mm.
But yeah, it seems, yeah.
What's
series
your issue with it, Reggie? What's your issue with this?
no issue. It's decent. It's
Uh-huh.
just not really. Some of the characters wouldn't have been like my choice for casting or whatever like
I
that.
see, yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
that's the only thing.
it's time to go.
Yo.
I appreciate it, Chad. This has been great.
Damn.
The casting, Reggie. Come on, come on. That's the best thing about the show.
Well, the Ellie.
The best thing is
she's
the casting.
good.
Okay.
the best thing about the show.
Ellie's great. The actress. She doesn't look like her though. She
Doesn't
don't
look like her. Who cares?
Doesn't look like. But she's great.
She
at
sounds
acting.
and acts exactly like her.
The
Who would you
acting-
get better?
The
No
acting
one.
is on point.
Yes,
It's on point. I'll admit that.
everyone they
100%.
picked to be in that show, except for maybe the lady who was running some shit.
Oh yeah.
some-
Oh, the
Catwoman.
lady. Yeah, that,
Yes.
Yeah.
Catwoman.
She was just in there.
Except her.
She's in there.
Obviously, you got a little gripe with her. That's fine. But everyone else in the show is phenomenal.
whatever you say.
Emmys to everyone. Just wait. Emmys to everyone.
Reggie, you triggered him. You triggered him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotta make
trigger
him stop.
Listen, we're talking about
Sticks on
remakes.
fire.
We're talking about remakes. We'll have another podcast about shows again.
Wait,
Okay, yeah. Next time we'll talk about a recap of the show next time. We'll talk-
Jedi Run again. Thank you so much, brother. He said
You're feeding us, man. We're getting pizza this weekend.
we need a
We ain't
remake.
wasting this money, man. Put this in the bank.
We need a remake of Halo 2 where you play as the Arbiter
No.
for the entire game.
No.
He knows I would like the hell yeah, Arbiter.
Nah, he meant me.
Yeah.
No,
He meant me.
Arbiter.
The game's ending.
Nobody would like that.
Nah,
and he knows that.
He
knows
meant me
that.
because that was my main gripe with Halo 2.
He knows that's everybody's gripe.
But I love the Arbiter.
I
No, you don't.
stop, man.
No, you don't.
Stop.
He said, "Stop, man."
I think because if I'm not mistaken, you finish the game as the Arbiter, and I'm just like, wait, what?
You gotta say it the right way, man.
Nah, I said it the right way.
Reggie, how do you feel about the Crash Bandicoot remasters,
Those are cool.
the collection?
Yeah, they're cool. I wasn't interested in playing them, but I did play the original games back in the day. Crash Bandicoot 3, I think, is the best one ever. But yeah, I think it was cool for like a newer audience or just people who wanted to play those games again. But I wasn't really like hunting. I wasn't trying to go out and get them the first day or nothing like that.
Well, there was a gripe with the first game. Like they changed some mechanics in it to play like the second and third, so it made
And
it
people
a
didn't
lot,
like that.
it made it a lot harder the first game. And a lot of people were like, "Oh, I don't remember being this bad at the game because it didn't play the
Right.
same. They changed certain parts of the game, and it wasn't as popular as it originally. It looked better, but that was the thing about like you can't really. That's the thing about if you're doing something and you're changing a certain mechanic in the game, that some people won't like it. Like when I played Alex Kidd, the remake they did for that.
They did a hell of a job.
Yeah,
They did a great
Pushing
job
the
on
graphics.
it, but because I'm so attached to the original, every little change that they did to it broke it for me.
Wow.
Because there's a thing that goes 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and then you do the paper scissors rock.
Drunken Bo.
But they changed it to 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was like, oh, what the hell is this?
Did you catch yourself
it
changing the
changed how you
graphics
do
back
it.
to the original?
I changed it, but they made it new, so it wasn't really the original game. They
Okay.
did the game over, and they changed. They added new levels and stuff like that, which was cool. But it did certain things in it that made me not appreciate it as much as the original real game.
Okay.
Did it do more positive for you or negative?
I would play the original over.
Oh,
You-
wow.
so you don't want to play
Negative.
the,
That's a bad remake.
so that's
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
so that's
a bad
negative.
remake.
It's a
Yeah.
bad remake.
Oh wow.
I like things they did. I like the graphics, I like the music, I like all that, and I like that you could switch it, but they didn't have it so you could switch it back to the original game.
So
and
it
that's
wasn't.
what kills it for me.
So it wasn't worth it.
I wish that they had different things, certain things.
So it was. Yeah. So it wasn't worth
I
it.
enjoyed it. No, I played it. Listen, no, I
You said
streamed
you
it.
play the original.
I
and
enjoyed it. No, I
enjoyed it,
I
but
appreciate that they did it.
You
but
want to
there's
play the
certain-
original instead.
There's
You'd
certain
rather play
things that I would like them to do better.
Would you ever play that again?
I tried to play it again.
Would you ever
tried to
play
play it again.
I see
dancing
the,
around.
No, let me answer. Let me answer.
Just a simple yes or no.
She's like, I don't want to say no. I love it too much.
There's an asterisk.
You love the original. That's great.
When I tried it again, after I streamed it, they changed things in the game for controls because people were complaining.
Okay.
And
Update.
what they did, they changed it even more.
They
So I
updated it?
won't. Yes, they updated it,
shit.
but it's not.
To
You
your
can't
liking.
slide. They took things out again.
No.
So now I won't play it again.
Okay, so
So that's what I was getting to. It's not a yes or no answer.
it wasn't worth it.
He's trying to feed you answers right now, bro.
It's like he's on the stand, right? You're trying to get him to admit something. He's like, God damn it.
They changed it, and it wasn't in your favor, so it wasn't.
It's kind of like when they redid Panzer Dragoon, right? And, and remember they had all those control
cursors and stuff
They had
like that.
those issues when they first came out. Then they fixed them all, and then everyone's like, "Oh, this is the shit now."
60 frames, man.
It's and I think that remake
60
is
frames.
like one of the most perfect remakes because
That's awesome.
you didn't have to OD.
Mhm,
You didn't
mhm.
have to OD and expand the world. You just had to make it look pretty. You know, the music, remix it a little bit, and make it play the same. And that's what it did.
I go back to
Yeah,
that.
that was
one.
fine.
Don't
Yeah, but
reinvent the
fans-
wheel, man.
For fans of the original, I think they would like that still. But
Yeah.
first impressions really killed it because
Yeah.
people who wanted to have it like that, all the reviews and everything says it's terrible.
But this is
And then they
yeah.
update it, and all those reviews still say it's terrible.
Dude, it's like the Sega Saturn, man. They had that. They have House of the Dead. There's so many titles on the Saturn that need to be redone, but you have to be
House
careful.
of Dead was
They did
redone.
the House of the
Yeah,
Dead.
that's,
they-
what,
they're
yeah,
doing-
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That they were remade. I mean, those
Oh.
two are remade,
Okay.
and the other ones need to be remade.
They're doing a lot of those games too because they lost a lot of the source code, so they don't have no choice but to remake them.
Yeah.
You know, it's a shame to see all the source codes that were lost over the years, man.
That sucks.
It's baffling.
It is.
Freaking crazy.
That was the original complaint with Shining Force 3. Is like they say the source code is like,
It's Windows
Mhm.
95, man. Blue
Yeah.
screen to death.
and then someone,
You
and then
lose it all.
somebody killed that rumor. They were like, no, it's. They still
Now,
have the
some people
source
say they
code.
have it, and
Yeah.
then they don't, and then they do, and then they don't.
Who's
The
telling
game
truth?
ain't out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I agree with the people who say
Somebody's
it's lost.
lying, man. Somebody's lying.
Since it's not remade, I agree with it's lost.
Yeah, it hasn't been around. You haven't heard a word, so it's probably gone.
Yeah.
It's like just pop in a copy of the game and redraw everything.
Shit.
Somebody will do it.
With me
Somebody's
right
dedicated.
next to you, I will tell you exactly what to do. Like it's not rocket science.
They should remake Fighters Mega Mix.
That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
That game was wild.
Hell
It
yeah.
That was
was. It was.
That was fun. I like taking the arm off those losers and putting them through the cage like I did Chalk. I was like, get the fuck up.
I mean, you would put them through the cage like crazy. They would get blasted. I remember.
yeah,
It was like, dude.
Chalk remembers that. Remember Akira? He said, get that shit. What was his name? Toki? Is that his name? I said, get the fuck up out of here.
Speaking of Saturn,
Look at
did
the
y'all like
face.
the did y'all
Is
like
that
the
what you
remake of
said?
Knights?
Of Knights. It was a nice remake.
Yeah, there was.
Really?
I did not see that.
On PS3.
Reg, you played that one, right? The remake of Knights.
I never played
Yeah,
the
it was more like a remaster on the PS3.
Oh yeah,
And
remaster. I
Xbox.
mean, yes.
Did it look
Sorry.
good?
Yeah, it was great. Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, it was really cool. I think it did well enough for them to bring out the sequel.
Came out right
on the
before
Wii.
part 2. Yeah.
Yeah, Journey of Your Dreams. A lot of people don't know about that game exists. But
Wait,
that's a
did-
good one as well.
There was a Knights too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Came out right
it's called
before.
Journey of Journeys.
Oh,
For the Wii, wasn't that great?
hmm
oh no. I was
No, it was
You said
not
it was.
great.
You said it wasn't that great.
I didn't like it that much, and I liked the first one a lot. The one
Mm.
for the Wii, I wasn't really feeling it.
All right, Turbo man, it's good having you on.
Ah.
See you next
My
time.
man gonna
man.
kick him off his own show.
I'm sorry. It's,
Good having you on, man. Till next time.
no, let's be honest about the graphics though. It's on the Wii. Doesn't it look like it looks like a Sega Saturn game that they ported to the Wii. It didn't look like it took advantage of the Wii's
I
hardware.
wanted
at
to
all.
stay true to the game.
They couldn't put. I mean, it's hard. That game. They had been talking about a sequel for that game for years, man. So they got lucky that they were able to put it on the Wii. I think it went through a development hell, unfortunately, and maybe that's why it wasn't as touched up as it could have been.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it for what it was, man. I mean, I was just happy to have a sequel to that game.
I thought the
But
transformations were cool.
Yeah, I thought that game would have did a lot better if it had came out before the Wii generation.
Yes.
We needed a sequel for that game before the Wii came out. So that's the problem with that one, I feel.
Mm.
What's a good example of a remake or remaster done bad?
Oh God, Lord.
Mm.
A remake that was done.
What's that game called? 12
Mm.
on the PS2.
12.
Oh, yeah.
13 or something like that.
13. I
Yeah,
think, right?
that's a bad remake.
cell shaded shooter. First
Yeah,
person.
Never heard of it.
Did they say Tales of Symphonia? Was
There's another one on the Switch.
Uh-huh.
The
Yeah,
Switch is
they
bad.
fucked that up, right?
30
It's
frames.
not.
Mhm.
It's 30 frames. When the GameCube one was 60, I'm like, that's
Yeah.
that's
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. They
Terrible.
lost the source code again for the GameCube version, so they had to go off the PS2 version, which only ran at 30 frames. That's the whole
Source code shit.
yeah
Jeez.
God
source
damn.
code crap, man.
I was
So
like,
that
Motherfuckers.
even the PS3 one they remade in that bundle, that was one's based off the PS2 one, only runs at 30 frames per second. So Losing the source code is really hurting a lot of people, man.
Don't they lock these source codes in like a vault?
Yeah,
They,
it's flooded.
once the game is
Yeah.
done and complete, they friggin' well, not back then at least, or maybe it's just the tech. I don't
Listen,
know.
where's your stuff from the '90s? You got it? The
Nah,
stuff you had in your
I burnt it all.
your
man.
AOL
Burnt it all.
Messenger pictures and
Burnt
images
it all.
that got sent to you. No,
got
those
it.
are gone.
Burnt
But
all that.
Wait,
Shadow,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Same thing. Yeah.
I was gonna say Shadow Colossus was a game that got remade that I thought was good, but didn't give you the same feeling that the original had, which is unfortunate because that game was magical. But
I wish they would have fixed the controls in the
Yeah.
remaster.
yeah,
They didn't touch those controls at all, man. It's like, come on.
yeah, that's something you
But-
got to do when you do a remake.
I felt it was a good remaster because the draw distance in the original game didn't kind of show its full beauty of the environments. Because the thing about that game is outstanding. Of course, finding the Colossus and all that stuff and fighting them, but you want to see the whole world in the best way possible. Even though it is kind of I don't want to say dormant, but it's kind of empty in a way.
It was very,
But yeah,
which is why it worked better when it first came out when we weren't expecting so much
Right.
from the game.
And here's another thing I found out about that game. So originally that game was supposed to be co-op and be able to play it online. I think they should have added those features into the new one.
That would have been
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
To play that game with somebody else, that would have been great.
That
So
would be
there's actually footage of it. The co-op mode they canceled out of it. You guys can check that out
Oh wow.
on YouTube.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah,
But the atmosphere that should have been improved. That's what you can see now in games. If it came out now, they could have fixed the atmosphere to be like the fog and the wilderness would be more alive, and that would have made it a lot better.
What about Game Ground?
Oh, that was a bad remake.
That was a very bad.
But that was a
remake.
remaster,
they
right?
remade that one.
Remaster.
Or was that
Yeah, that was part of the
Sega Ages.
That was part of Sega
right?
Ages,
Yeah.
which is just it was bottom of the barrel,
But then they came
Oh.
out with a Sega Ages version that was the arcade. And
which was not as good as the
was
Genesis.
still was
Genesis
not-
is so dope.
Because they cheated and just stealing money in arcade. They were stealing money in arcade. You died every 2 seconds.
What
What's up, Pac-Man?
What did
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man
Pac-Man
case in the
case.
building? Pac-Man.
Hey, Reggie, how bad was
Yes.
Final Fight Streetwise?
It was very.
So Final Fight Streetwise, when I first got it back in the day, I loved it. I thought the game was awesome. I loved the whole thing where you go in the arenas and you fight the guys. You even fight Cammy one-on-one in one of those arena matches.
Really?
I thought it was cool, but looking back on it and looking at how the game played in the later stages, it's a bad game. I wish they should have used the original one, Final Fight: The Seventh Son or something like that. The original Final Fight game they were going to make, but there was some kind of miscommunication between Capcom and the developers. They thought Capcom didn't like the game that they were making, so they started over and made Streetwise. But the other game was actually a lot better. They kind of added it to the Streetwise as an arcade mode in a way, but it's not polished up enough to where it's a solid arcade beat 'em up. So it's okay. It just didn't live up to its potential.
Did you like the beat 'em up in Tekken 3, the extra part? Better than that?
Actually, the arcade mode in Final Fight Streetwise is fun if you're playing with a friend. So I actually played it with my nephews back in the day, and we got pretty far. It was fun, but playing it solo was bad. So I think the Tekken Force mode is funner, has a funner beat 'em up single player mode than Final Fight, the Streetwise arcade mode.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry. Probably not the answer you guys were expecting, but
Oh, that's what I expected.
No, we
I'm
weren't.
going off how I feel like back then when I first played them. So yeah.
I think something that deserves a remake is something like Toe Ball 2.
Ooh.
Agreed.
That'd be great.
And bought out
You
in
think
America.
that would
Yeah.
do good today? Because that was a wild fighter.
I think it would.
Yeah.
If they bought the exact game out, but obviously better looking. And have the whole adventure mode and everything. But they
I
gotta
like the
fix they gotta
fries.
kind of fix that adventure mode though.
What if they did what should we call like they did with the like have a modern version of it and then they can on the fly like bring it back to the original graphically.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be cool.
But it wouldn't look too different. It was 60 frames way back then.
Yep.
Set of friends,
True.
Which is
60
crazy.
frames.
True.
You just gotta add a
Just
Final
more
Fantasy.
textures.
Add a Final Fantasy character. You're good. It's square.
And
Yeah.
a Final Fantasy character.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Don't bring out Air guys. Just bring out that. You're good.
Dragon Ball Fighters, man.
Put Sephiroth and Cloud in it. You're good.
That's all you need.
Well,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball
Are you
Fighters.
guys happy with the Final Fantasy VII remake?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
best remakes of all time.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I can't wait for the new one to come out, man. I'm like, whoo,
If you're gonna
Hurry
do a
up.
remake, do it like that.
Yes.
Yes.
Do it like that.
where it's not really a remake. It's like That's
a remake, like completely remade.
That's a remake.
They
reboot.
really made it. their own
feels
thing.
like it feels like it's a sequel to the original series, though. I don't know where the story's going, but I feel like the characters in that game know, or at least two of them know something is going on that's not
Rumor is that
it's
it's
not-
a sequel to the Advent Children, which is weird.
really.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
And Avid Children, of course, is okay. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
But it's pretty dope, man. I enjoy that a lot.
No, the game is great. The
So-
game is awesome.
Speaking of
Pac-Man
which-
K said remake Bloody Roar.
Yeah, why not?
I like that idea.
Remake
a good
Bloody
one.
Roar 2.
Yeah, Bloody Roar games were on point, man. A lot of people don't even know about those games, unfortunately. They're
Imagine
really
what it would
good
look
fighters.
like now. That would
Bloody
look
Roar.
crazy. The textures on their body and stuff to be the insects
Bro.
and the wolf and stuff.
Fire.
That'd be dope.
I think they should remake Jet Set Radio.
Bizarre. Air Guys was not fun.
It was not a fun game. I remember seeing it in arcades when I was in high school. I remember nobody was playing it, dude.
It was not
It was like
fun.
just sitting there by itself.
But Bloody Roar was ahead of its time. It's still great today.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember this.
And then you switch and
Mhm.
you become all, it's crazy.
There
That's
you go.
anime. That's anime like crazy. Imagine that cell shaded even.
Oh,
Mhm.
my God, that would
Yeah.
look so insane.
That would look
That'd be
ridiculous.
great.
Yeah,
But
that's dope.
what was the game you said?
A Jet Set Radio.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They need to do that.
I like to
'Cause
see a
for the
sequel.
controls?
Or-
Yes, fix the controls,
Bro.
dude. Play that again now. You will hate it. It was great back in the day.
I don't want to.
I tried it.
Right now.
The controls were so busted.
Yeah.
But
I've
the game
had-
was still great.
I gotta try that.
But it
Again.
was not fun.
Every game on that Saturn wall, pick one. Like, I just
Sega ages.
with the exception of Three Dirty Dwarves. That
You don't have
could, you
to
can
do
leave
that.
you can leave that alone. It's actually
I'll stall. You don't have to make
You-
those.
you
no,
would-
that's fine.
Those type of
You would remake
stylized
Guardian Heroes?
graphics. I would remake that.
Oh yeah, like a little
Guardian Heroes?
a remaster.
I think they had a.
Well, they have a remaster for
Yeah,
it
they did.
already.
Yeah.
Which is not much.
But it's
of
not even a
anything.
remaster.
It's like no, it's 1080p.
Yeah.
It's like a
1080p.
port.
I'm talking about like the Dragon Ball. Like,
Yeah. That's
treatment.
redone, redrawn.
Oh,
Yeah.
That'd be
But
dope.
anything with stylized graphics doesn't need to be redone.
Yeah, that's no necessary. No, yeah, I mean,
Like Wind
Magic
Waker
Knight
doesn't
Ray
really
Earth?
need to be redone.
No.
No.
Magic Knight Ray Earth.
Although
I would take a remake of that.
Mega Man Legends, I'd
Cleaner.
take a remake.
Make it
You know what?
I would take
Yeah.
that to be a straight up cartoon. That would be amazing.
dude, Mystaria remade
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah,
Because-
remake completely. yes,
remade
yes,
completely
yes.
because the characters are cool, but they all look terrible.
Were you trying to remake Die Hard Arcade?
Ooh.
No, keep it ugly.
it got remade already.
Keep
Oh,
it
it got a
ugly.
remake. It got a remaster. Excuse me. It got a
Oh,
remaster.
man.
You gotta keep it ugly.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, leave that
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same jump kicks and everything.
I like
love
those ugly
Voicing
ass-
and everything.
it. Same stiff movements.
Yeah, I need that ugliness.
I don't
Please
think
do.
I would want to remake a Dragon Force. I just want a third game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
third
don't
game.
want a remake.
Third game would be nice.
I don't need a remake of that.
Yeah,
That'd be really
definitely.
All right. Let me see. What is your favorite remaster or remake that you played at least?
Right now,
Yes.
it's definitely Final Fantasy VII.
It is awesome.
Respect.
I mean, I don't keep. I know we obviously talked about it for a while just now, but playing that game, Final Fantasy VII was one of the first games that kind of got me into modern RPGs.
Mm.
You know, I had a great time. Well, I didn't have a great time playing it the first time because I got stuck. Like I didn't know how to grind properly. So there's a side quest in that game that you go to in Yuffie's town, and she steals all your materia.
Yep.
So I wasn't leveled up, and I had no materia to fight the boss, so I couldn't level up, and I had to start the game over pretty much. And
Oh,
that pissed me off.
I know that.
So,
part. That's
yeah,
fact.
you know what part I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was at like level 17 at that when I got to that part. You know, so
Wow.
it was bad. So but once I replayed it properly, learned how to grind, fell in love with that game, but I hated the ending. The ending was one of the worst endings I ever seen in the video game. You know what I'm saying? Like 500 years later, like what are you guys doing? 5 hours later, 5 days later, even
Yeah.
5 years later. But it's like, dude, like 500 years later, and then it's showing Red 13. And I don't care about Red 13. I want to know about Cloud and the main other people or whatever like that. So this game is like kind of making up that bad ending to me, I would say. So
They took a lot of parts and improved on it.
they improved on a lot of characters, but Aerith is one of my favorite characters from the original game.
Mm.
I can't stand her in the remake. It's like, shut up. Like Aerith, I don't know about Aerith. I feel bad saying that.
She's more real now.
I guess so, man. Her voice is annoying to me. Jesse is the one that out of the characters I like the most. Like Jesse's cool.
All the characters
But,
they've done a lot better in the new ones.
Yup.
girl.
Yeah. Jesse's
like
you guys remember
Last of
Jesse
Us.
ride on a motorcycle with her. And
Like Last
everything?
of Us, the show. when they did the casting correct.
Wow.
I knew you were gonna go there, man. The casting in that game,
Ladies and gentlemen,
that
we call that a
could have been
callback.
done.
The salt. Anyone?
All right,
want
so
extra
Resident Evil
salt?
remake. You guys,
That's everything. Yeah.
what do you guys think?
Final Fantasy VII remake, dude. Like,
Besides that, we already did that.
I don't play a lot of remakes, bro.
No,
Okay,
Resident
That's fine.
Evil 2 was a great remake. That was a freaking
I was gonna say
awesome
that.
Okay.
made remake. That is probably one of the best that I played.
Okay,
Same here.
Yeah.
Resident Evil
I
2
haven't-
remake.
I
they're
haven't-
going with that too.
Yeah, I haven't really like where I was blown away.
Mm.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 remake is climbed up as probably one of my favorite solo Resident Evil games that I played.
Panzer Dragoon remake is good though.
Yeah.
That's a really good
And
one.
and Resident Evil 1
Yes.
for
Mm.
the GameCube, I really loved.
Yeah, that was a big.
Yes.
That was
Great choice, Eric.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. That was done really well. The extra content
And they
was
added
dope.
stuff to it.
Yeah, with the what do you call it? The Crimsons? Oh fuck
All the
them.
Crimsons, they were great.
Well, that
Lisa
was a
Trevor.
big play mechanic. Yep.
Dude, I played that fairly recently. When I say recently, I mean like 3 years ago. but like that's fairly recent for me to play that game. That shit's difficult as fuck, dude.
Oh yeah.
It is, man. I played it about I want to say a year ago on the PS3, and I got killed like bad, man.
Yeah.
Like early in the game, I couldn't believe it. Like I'm usually very careful in those type
Yep.
of games, and I guess I got caught.
I stopped before the plant area. I'm like, no, I don't know where this fucking lever is, and I'm not going back in there. I think I'm done today. Like, I'm
I
not
think that's
doing
where a
this
lot of
shit.
people stop right there.
I'm like, no, I'm not. No, it's still good, but no, I'm not playing it anymore. I'm done.
I could say those because they're all amazing, but I'm gonna go back to 2D. And the original, the first one that got me, obviously, Super Mario All Stars, was the first one.
Yes, that was the first remake.
and all of them together in one package. Still, is one of the best remakes, or it was a remake or remaster.
I think it's a remake.
They were remakes,
They're remakes.
I mean, it's the exact same.
I'd say
game, though.
remaster only because they
They
brought,
remastered the graphics. They
Yeah,
kept
just
the game
like
the
a
same,
fresh coat of
basically.
Okay.
paint.
I guess, yeah.
Music
But I
too.
would say that stands out as still one of the best ways to do it. Because
Do you remember the commercial for that game?
No.
Mm-mm.
It was like it was like one of those like car sales, and it was like a
Oh,
I can't
I
I can't remember how to how to describe it, but it was basically like an announcer would come out, and he had these women. They were like, "Oh, never mind, I can't describe it properly."
Come on, Reggie. Imitate it.
I wanted to
What
hear
do they sound
Reggie.
like?
I wanted to hear.
Usually, I'm
Reggie-
able to describe stuff better than I am right now, but I can't describe this better because
Oh.
I haven't seen it in a long time. I just remember the effect it had
Oh
on me.
dear God!
Like it was
What
like
the
a
hell? I see it.
it was
here.
like a car auction or something like that.
I got it
and,
right here. Hold on.
You
let me
got
see
it?
if-
Okay, yeah,
Let me
and-
see if I can cue this up.
Oh my god!
What is
No.
that?
No, that's not it.
What is
No.
this? What is this?
That's one of them.
That's not it. It's the one where they.
Dude, that's
It's another
that's
one.
So 90s.
I'm actually intrigued by this commercial.
Wow.
Yo, what is he? Is he in court? What
flat,
the hell?
That flat Mario is
That's
crazy.
hilarious.
It's coked out
But-
Mario.
That one.
People in the
obviously,
chat know what I'm talking about, though. I hope they
And-
do.
And the other one I had was Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap.
Mm.
That's
Mm.
one of the greatest.
That's an awesome remake.
Remakes
Yes,
that
I
I
played that.
played.
Yes, that is an awesome remake.
And you can switch back to the legit old school version of
Yep.
it on the fly.
Just
Yep.
hit a button, right?
Yeah.
Just,
And I switch back every time
And you
I did
switch
that.
back to the new one because it's that much better.
I'm like, yo, I was not interested in that game.
That's one of the best 2D remakes
it's awesome.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Easily. If you haven't played it, definitely play that one. I beat it and then went right back to play it again after I beat it. And I got halfway through before I put the game back down. It's
Wow.
ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just hope someone just goes to old Sega games and just remakes them all.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Do the Saturn
No
over.
questions asked. Just make them all.
Yeah, just make them all.
day.
Make them all.
Do the Saturn over, Sega.
Yeah, do the set. Yeah, please just do all of that over. Please, please,
We're here for it.
please.
Yeah. So, like I said, overall, the topic being good or bad, what do you think of remakes in general? And then we'll close out.
What do I think of remakes? I like them. I want them to stay.
Mm.
I think for the most part they're awesome. I don't like it when it's like a slightly cash grabby.
Yeah.
Or if someone shits on a franchise and doesn't take the magic from the old one
Mm.
and put it in the new one. But I think overall they're doing a great job, and I do want to see more remakes, to be honest. But hopefully from the PS1, the Saturn.
That improves on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, the
Even
pol-
Dreamcast.
yeah, Dreamcast, yeah, all that. That I want all those, to be dipped into. But I like it.
Yeah, I agree. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I want to see that remakes. I don't want to see remakes of like PS3 games and Xbox 360 games. You know, it's like
What if you can't get them anymore though?
you could do remastered ports where it's like you make a 30-frame game 60 frames or whatever. That's all I want to see. But if you can't get them, then if you can't, if they're obsolete, you can't get them anymore.
Remaster them and bring them.
Remaster them, remaster and bring them. But like ground up remake type stuff.
Oh, yeah, Cafe Fox DuckTales remaster was dope.
That was an awesome.
Yeah, that was
you know
good.
that was a remake. That wasn't even a remaster.
Yeah,
That was
they
a
redid it completely,
remake.
right?
They redid it completely, and it was better than the original. Way better
Well,
than the
It
original.
was better than Castle Illusion remake. There's good ways to do it and
Oh,
bad ways to do it.
there
Which
goes
it wasn't
that-
bad.
That's a bad remake.
It wasn't
right?
bad. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
It was compared to the original, yes, but it wasn't a bad game.
okay, but as a remake, it was bad because it wasn't better than the
Yeah,
original.
yeah.
There we go. You know, but and I just don't want to see the trend of you're remaking PS4 games. Like
Yeah,
it's like
stop
or
it,
it's
stop
like
it.
don't remake a PS4 game. Don't remake a
Last of Us 2
Xbox One.
yeah like
Nah.
Don't
Fatal
do any of
Frame.
that shit.
doesn't need a
Fatal
remake.
Frame 5.
If I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
someone,
exactly.
if
It's
I hear
like
them trying to remake Gears 4, I'm gonna be like, really?
Stop it. Yeah. Like,
Well, if they
really.
improve it,
no,
no.
there's room for improvement.
No.
Just make a sequel.
There's no need.
For Gears, just make
Make
it.
Gears
Yeah.
6. Stop it.
No, but
That
I
was like
like
20 years ago.
most remakes. I think are better than the originals, and they they make you want to go to the remake if you instead of the original. So
Ooh, all right, I got one more thing.
I was
One
gonna.
more thing.
Well, let me answer real quick. I was gonna
Okay, go
say
ahead.
anything that makes people play games, or even introduces a new audience to any game, is with
And
a
a
remake.
title,
That's when a remake is good. So yeah,
a title
overall
to
is good.
represent that is the Metroid Prime, the remake they just put out.
remaster actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
people,
remaster.
people
But
go.
it looks like a freaking
But
remake.
it's an
It's a remake.
enhanced. It's an enhanced remaster. Like they really.
It
upped
looks
the
a hell of a
graphics.
lot better.
People are
does look-
loving it. People
Yeah.
are loving it.
I'm like, it looks like a remake. Yeah,
But
it
that's
does.
bringing more people.
I never
into-
played that game, so is it worth getting now?
I never played it either.
Yes.
Yes.
Is there voice acting in it?
It's no, there's no. I don't
No.
remember any voice acting.
It's very Metroid like original Metroid.
It's awesome. It's
It's a first person.
yeah.
Yeah.
First person.
That's why I don't touch
That's
it.
why I didn't play.
third person when you're the ball, which is great.
Yeah, when you're the ball, you're third person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I don't even like first person, that game was incredible.
Yeah.
But the remaster, remaster is really introducing a lot more people to Metroid,
Mhm.
which is the way to do it. I don't think they should have came out with that one when 4 is supposed to be, 8 years in development. but I understand. But there's a trilogy that got released that was redone already, and that didn't come out, which is crazy. But
Yeah.
I don't understand. That's Nintendo for you.
Yeah.
But it's doing well. It's making Metroid sales, and a lot more people are giving Metroid its props.
Yeah.
I just hate it when they say Metroidvania when describing a Metroid game. I said, dude, it's not a Metroidvania
it's not
game.
Metroidvania.
It's a
because
no
Metroid
Castlevania in
game.
it.
Metroidvanias include RPG elements.
Yes,
and
but that's a Castlevania.
exactly. So it's like they shouldn't call a Metroid a Metroidvania.
Metroid's
Dumb.
Metroidvania.
That's why I was like, that
The
doesn't
fuck
make
outta
sense.
here.
That's like calling a Castlevania a Metroidvania.
Yeah, like-
No, they do. They do.
Yeah.
I know, but
But
why?
they said, don't call Metroid a Metroidvania. Doesn't make any sense.
That's silly.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What about you, Chuck?
No, I like it when it's done properly. Like you said, don't do cash grabby stuff. Stop making stop remaking games from this previous generation that's coming to a close.
Mm.
It's not even really done yet, and they're remaking games from it already. It's like
if it's within 10 years, it's it shouldn't.
It's
You shouldn't be
senseless.
doing a remake.
senseless.
10 years it's way too soon to be doing.
You
a
don't want an
remake.
Among Us remake?
I mean, a remaster to update
Minecraft remake? It looks old.
like a remaster or an updated version.
Enhanced
like the way
port
they did,
is fine if anything.
yeah, like they did with Spider-Man for
If you
PS5.
fix it, Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, that was
I
But
can.
that was
get-
basically free. That came with the thing. Kind of. It was like $10, $20.
$20 at
Yeah,
first.
$20.
Yeah.
They were trying to
But-
make the 60 of Miles Morales. That's
But
what that
other
was.
than that, it's like stop.
It was-
Stop the nonsense. But yeah, they're good.
And Reggie, what's your final take on it?
On the remakes?
Yes. How do you feel about them?
Yeah, they should keep making them. I feel like for the majority they've done them right. Not too many of them I feel are like crazy cash grabs or whatever like that. They really want to remake the game. They want to add stuff that probably was bad in the original game and just bring it to a more modern audience. Without remakes, we wouldn't have got the Resident Evil remake that we got on the GameCube. So,
Yep.
I am for them. I would say
Okay.
100%.
All right, y'all. So
Hell yeah.
that is that. And thank you, Reggie, for the interesting Awesome show as always.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
I
time,
mean-
brother.
Yeah.
So you guys ain't gonna hold the Last of Us thing against me?
Not until next.
I mean,
podcast.
As long as you don't hold the Nights in the Dreams 2 against me, I think we cancel each other out.
I mean,
when we do the remake of this topic, we'll see about it.
The remake
right.
of the topic.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna happen.
Topic remake.
Remake.
Reggie, man, thanks for coming by, man.
Yes.
Thank you, Reggie.
Thanks guys for having me, guys.
appreciate you, bro.
Yes,
Always a
Yeah,
pleasure.
Until next time.
Guys, that is Radical
Reggie.
Shout out to Metal Jesus Crew and Media Glitch as well for letting Reggie come on.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Say that like they have him locked up in a.
He had to clear it with them. He's like, they're good guys. Let me do it.
He's like, I'm under contract.
Wow.
Nah, man, it's cool of him to come through, man.
Yeah, man.
Good stuff.
Wait,
good
I
stuff
see an
as always.
astral chain mentioned in the chat. I see Pac-Man.
No,
face.
stop it.
Astral chain all day, baby.
Andy,
Let's
stop
get a
it.
remake.
Oh,
for that.
just wanted to give a heads up, everybody
stop
out
it.
there. There will not be a live podcast Wednesday, the 29th of this month,
Yes.
March. Just to give you guys a heads up. We're putting up a post also about it, but yeah.
A good portion of us is going on vacation. So, yeah.
We need a break, man. Doing this every week? Damn.
But the remainder of us will plan something special.
Or not.
We'll plan I'll plan something special. I'm going to have a good stream
Sticks is
planned.
like, I need the break, damn it.
I'm going to have a good stream
Breaks are
planned.
good. Breaks are good.
Trust me. Trust me.
Oh,
What episode? What 253? Yeah, breaks are good.
Yeah.
But I appreciate y'all.
Turbo's like, let's make more work. Let's make more.
Let's make more work.
You never know. You never know. Some might go down that day.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm going to plan something. I'm
But
planning
tell them about that giveaway though.
Yes, guys. Well, let's go on the stream schedule first, and then I'll talk about the giveaway. Everybody who's listening for the first time, or even those who've been listening and watching often who happen to be forgetting about this, we have a streaming schedule. Sunday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We metamorph into the multi-versus maniacs. Me, Turbo857, and
The 23rd Stallion, that's me.
yes, they got the rank mode going back right now. We're climbing that ladder.
Jabba ranking.
You know, it's,
Shaba ranking.
you know, we're giving people the work. If we lose, they have a hard time that match. It's not easy to beat us, even when Big Chocolate gets in on the action sometimes too.
Nah, chill.
What up, hip hop Dan? What up?
But on Fridays,
We got Fighter Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with yours truly. I'm throwing hands and feet.
Nope.
I'm playing beat 'em ups. I'm playing fighting games. Someone's catching a beat down on a Friday night. Every Friday night until further notice. All right, and this Friday, I'm bringing back Tekken 7.
Tekken.
Yeah. My bad. But you actually said it correctly, just for the record.
Tekken, and next week he'll bring back Tarayu. So,
Tekken 7. Ooh.
I want to punch him in the face.
Tekken 7.
I want to punch him in the face.
that was terrible, man.
Woo!
Way to bring things to a screeching halt.
You like it, right? You like it.
Anyways, what are we doing on Wednesdays?
On Wednesdays, we have this show that you're listening to or watching. Doesn't matter. The podcast, the flagship, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we are live with the chat. Sometimes with the guests. Always a great topic. If you're checking us out for the first time, consider subbing. Consider following the podcast because we do this every single week. If you have already subbed, share this with a friend.
Tell them.
Maybe give us a review on Apple Podcasts. We'd love that.
Do that.
We would definitely love that. You know? That's happening. It's like cha-ching with that.
Speaking of which, big shout out to Jedi Run tonight.
Thank you, Jedi Run. We appreciate you, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you guys check it out also, we sometimes get emails and stuff like that. Like, yo, how do we support Level 857? How do we support you guys? You can check out anchor.fm/level857. We have a link. If you want to support us on there too, it's available for you right there. Absolutely. And let me not forget, the Level 857 monthly game giveaway is live.
Sign up.
Sign up to that right now, 857ent.com/giveaway.
We'll drop the link again.
All you gotta do is sign in. If you sign in, you are eligible to possibly win. But I don't think you're gonna beat any of those competitors because they do a lot of entries. There are several chances to enter, and I'll even give you this right now. If you even have loyalty bonus points, if you have already signed into a past contest. You know, so you're gonna always want to do it more than once because it's just gonna improve your chances of winning.
Really?
Yes.
Winning.
And we already gave out Retro Mania Wrestling last month. What are we gonna give out this month? We have no idea.
Some.
We're gonna give out something.
Some.
You'll know you'll know next month.
I spell that. Some.
We're gonna give away Dragon Power for the NES.
Sign up now. No, we're not giving that.
No.
I'm joking, guys. We don't have
We wouldn't give that away for free now.
Couldn't do that.
would
to
be
you.
You have to pay somebody to take it.
We want fans, man. We
Exactly.
We give y'all $10 ticket.
No. Absolutely. But get on that, y'all. Absolutely.
As always, it's been fun. Thank you so much, everyone in the chat.
Yes.
Until next week, y'all.
Peace.
Later.
Boom.